Okay.
Yay.
So you guys essentially, we're gonna jump forward here in time a little bit. So you guys are already resting for the evening and settling in, so you get the benefits of a long rest. As we jump back into Spelljammer Hall, each of you have your own probably rooms by now. You've been here for a couple days, on and off between the Miniverse and then back here into Spelljammer Hall. You hear tale of the storm that is surrounding the Spelljammer Hall currently is still raging on. You'd probably hear like, "Oh, how are we going to start getting our supplies? We're starting to run low on alcohol and booze, and we need some foods here. We're going to start to run into a shortage if this storm goes on much longer." Uh, and you'd probably hear a tell of a couple of the crew members like, "Yeah, I heard it's gonna keep going on for maybe a couple of days, and then it'll lead up. I think we'll be fine. We got just enough to pull through." He's like, "Well, I hope so," kind of thing. It's just a lot of gossip going on. But early in the morning, uh, we have Miss. Let me see here for you guys. Miss Ornithella. Where is the tab? Hello? There we go. Or where? Retainer Aura. Okay, so you have Aura will come to you early in the morning as you all probably settling in, having a little bit of rations and such like that. And she'll come to each of you. So, I hear that there was probably a little bit of an incident going on in the Miniverse. Do you know anything about children getting injured, possibly?
Should we lie?
Oh no.
Of course we're gonna lie.
We're not supposed to hurt the children.
We didn't hurt. Well,
I killed some kids.
we didn't hurt the children. We didn't hurt the children. Children were already hurt. We just ended their
Cured
suffering.
them.
That's a good way to put it.
Would you like to step in with me and talk to Commander Buzzkirk? I think he would like to hear part of this as well.
Oh, this is gonna be a buzzkill.
So would you guys like to follow her towards the office?
I don't think we have a choice.
Well, I mean, she is hot, so I guess I will follow behind her.
Okay.
Ladies first, and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so you guys move up towards the second floor and across the bridge back into Commander Buzzkirk's office. The door creaks open, and you see Commander Buzzkirk just sitting there behind his desk. He seems like he has like a little statue or something he's messing with, and he has massive hands, and he's tweaking it back and forth, trying to make sure it looks perfectly right, like almost like a little degree of OCD, like trying to make sure it's even and all that. And he sees you coming, he's like, "Oh goodness, they are here!" And he like twitches, and the whole thing just shatters. He's like, "Oh, dang it!" And he turns towards you. Perfect, just the people I was hoping to see. Do you know why I called you in here?
Talk to us about children being dead.
Well, I kind of have a feeling about what happened there already. It's just more so how and why.
Who wants to take the lead on that? Hey Edgar, we give the job to you.
Go ahead, Captain Kinway.
No, you're the pacifist of the group. I didn't start. Did I start to fight with those kids? I don't think I did.
Yeah, because I definitely did not. That was you. So go ahead. You finish this.
We went to first go try to find Granny. We were talking to the kids. We went to the tree. Well, let's step back. We went to the treehouse. We went to go try to find Granny, because we kept hearing all these kids kept going to the treehouse. And we started to question why all these kids were here. And then, long story short, we sort of figured it out, and she was being controlled like a puppet. And
Hmm.
we went into a battle with her. And we kicked her ass, except for Edgar. And then once we destroyed her, we saw this worm thing come out of her eye, or whatever it is, or whatever happened. And um, we then had the kids sort of turned into demon voices, and like they were being controlled by the same thing, and their whatever main captain, boss, controller one was in one of the kids, and we couldn't find a quick resolve way to end it, which is just getting rid of them. The kids were gone. They were took over by this thing. So, and we didn't want them to hurt anyone else.
I think all of you need to take a deep breath because you're not in trouble for injuring children. I wanna set that straight right now. It's just more so concerning of what these things were that might have taken over the children. Do you all have any idea of what sort of worm that it might have been?
I'm gonna step back to think I'm not smart at this stuff.
It was a brain worm. It lived in their brains. It's about the only thing I can tell you. Or really, it's not about the only thing. It is the only thing I can tell you.
He turns over towards Aura and he's like, What were some of the characteristics of these worms, these brain worms per se?
Well, the children were used as vessels, and they would get close to you and hit you, and if they made contact, flesh on flesh. I don't know about through clothing, but definitely flesh on flesh. There was a high likelihood that they would transfer this brain worm, this parasite, it would transfer to you. How long it would take to gestate inside you before you became controlled by it, I don't know. But I do know that once physical harm was done, it it didn't immediately come out. You pretty much had to kill the children to get the brain worm to exit the head, and it would come out, I think, primarily by the eye. I think one or two of them maybe have come out by the ear.
He sort of takes a deep breath for a second. To me, it sounds like it was mind slugs. The thing that's strange is they are not inherent to that plane of existence. So something is letting them in. Something bigger than the Miniverse has ever seen, and maybe even capable of dealing with. So, it pains me to say this, but it is helping you in your training. I can definitely see progress in a lot of you. But if you can solve a little bit more of what's going on here and figure out what is causing this sort of collision between planes and letting these things come in, I think you'd find great experience and great value gained not only to yourselves but from us and to them and from them as well.
Okay.
Okay. So what's our next quest?
I think you all have had a run with a couple of things on there, and I'm sure that you're starting to figure out the Miniverse for yourselves. Unfortunately, when you go back, you will be within Cork, and you'll have to figure out the world from there. Pretend that you live there, and sort of are accustomed with this world. Treat it like you would if it was your first time trying to figure out things. Because not even I am currently aware of what's going on.
So our objective is to try to figure out where these mine slugs are coming from.
I don't see the mine slugs as being the only thing that is probably leaking into the Miniverse.
Okay. Alright, I guess we gotta go back to Cork and figure out our next move.
He turns towards you. If you complete this task, there will be grand rewards for each of you in figuring out what is causing this and putting an end to it.
What's grand rewards?
Well, we'll talk maybe money, experience on a crew, and possibly a ship down the line once the storm clears up.
How much money we talking?
We'll see fit into the difficulty of the task, but the ship will be a main reward, I do see fit. The ship does cost approximately 7,500 gold pieces for us to acquire.
And will we get that ship for free?
I'll see to it that most of it, if not all of it, is paid for.
What about the ship and some extra on the side? So we can buy stuff from your stores.
We will see about that down the road, and something tells me that you're going to be collecting money as you go through dealing with these things.
Okay.
As you know, adventuring is not a lackluster or a poor man's game. A lot of people can gain quite an amount of money from adventuring. It just comes with time.
That it does. Alright. Is there anything else you need us for?
Not that I do, but I sense there are some people that do need you. And he points over towards the orb.
Oh. So we all look at the orb?
What? We're looking at an orb?
That is the Miniverse.
Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so.
Well, I'm guessing we gotta go to the Miniverse. Now, before we go to the Miniverse, should we wait for Hannah? Stepping out of character.
I think you'll be fine for the first part.
You sure she's not gonna miss anything good?
No.
No, she ain't gonna miss anything good.
We'll slow play it.
Okay.
She's just gonna miss us wandering around town looking to buy grappling hooks.
I
First
have
we
a
looked at.
feeling when we go back to Cork, we're gonna have some issues. So just the issue that if Captain Buzzkill here knows, or Commander Buzzkill, I'm sorry, if he knows about these kids being dead, alright, he gets the Mindworm stuff. He gets that. But we spoke to some of the parents of these kids that were killed. And they know of us as the last ones seeing these kids. We're going to go back to Cork. If Commander Buzzkill knows, there's a possibility the parents know or the town knows. And I don't want to be thrown to the wolves, so we're gonna have to figure that out because we might be getting blamed for something we didn't do. Keep that in mind. I have that gut feeling.
Yep.
My suggestion: we blame those bandits we saw earlier. That would be my suggestion.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
I'm not really fond of that one, but we can do it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm good to go back unless anyone else wants to do something first.
No, I don't think there's anything else I need to do at the moment.
Barnaby, Grape Shot, Edgar.
I'm good. Let's go.
Oh. Okay.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Barnaby, you ready?
Hey, let's go.
Alright, let's rock and roll.
All right then. Safe travels to all of you, and best of luck. So I
Cool.
assume
Cool,
each of
cool,
you,
cool.
one at a time, sort of places your hand on the Miniverse orb, closes your eyes, and all of a sudden, you are back within the Miniverse.
Our
You're,
favorite to be.
you immediately turn around, you're looking side to side, and you're on the outside of the treehouse, on the forest edge, probably 100 feet away. And I think off in the distance, you would probably notice a couple of people that look like they're trying to walk through some of the taller grasses towards the tree forest edge, where the treehouse is. But you don't feel like you've been spotted. It's almost like you had a safe arrival here, unnoticed arrival. So,
I would like to hide. I don't think anyone should try. I think before anyone gets too close, we should try to get out of the area so no one thinks we're suspicious.
okay, let me open up the map for you guys. Because you have the map here. You would roughly be to the north of the town, towards the forest edge.
Hmm.
And currently, those people, they don't look like they've noticed you. They look like they're kind of looking at the grass and parting it as they're walking to make sure nothing's in front of them that they don't want to step on, be it snakes or whatnot. So,
Hmm. Oh, I would say we should try to hide or try to get out of there.
is everyone else
I'm
got
gonna
the
duck
coordinates?
down.
Duck down, grape shot. Barnaby, Edgar, Cordell.
No, I'm
I
good.
have no idea what's going on, so I'm just gonna keep walking.
Okay. So everyone else hides, and Barnaby is just strutting through the field. I want everyone else to give me a stealth check.
Sweet. Stealth check. I am stealth. Maybe.
Okay. So, Barnaby, as you kind of see them dip into the taller grass and start making their way eastwards, probably. And you're still just like strutting through the grass, you and your big hippo self. And eventually, a couple of the people from the village, seemingly coming from the south, they see you and they're like, "Hey, oh, who goes there? Who are you?"
Mr. Stitches.
Well, Mr. Stitches, what's going on here?
I don't know. I just got here.
They look around. Where did you come from?
Your mom's house.
I do say. Do you know what's going on there in the treehouse?
Does it look like I've been in a treehouse?
Well, not exactly, but they just kind of like look at each other and they're like, "Oh, okay, we'll go check it out. You have a good day, Mr. Stitches."
You too. Thanks. Tell your mom I said hi.
So they immediately start walking towards the tree house and up some of the stairs that leads to the ladder to the trapdoor, and they start climbing in. I'm assuming you guys keep walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get the hell out of there.
Okay, so where are you guys headed?
I suggest we start heading to Treefell Village. Let's get out of this town. And then from there, I recommend we either go towards. Can like camp out there for a little bit, go to Waterway Village, or straight to Mayberry, because I think we should go to the capital of Durgan, because that would probably be the place we would find a lot of answers, because it's the big city. We gotta be careful when we go to Mayberry, because that's full of bandits. So I don't know if
Don't
Edgar
know.
was going to talk us again.
I don't know. I'm thinking I like the idea of going to Mayberry first before we go to Durchin.
Well,
I think
we have
some
to go to
unfinished business with clowns.
Mayberry first, because we're gonna have to pass through it. So
Alright. Then we
I
take
suggest
care of
we.
our unfinished business.
Just
What's
so
our-
you know, too, John, out of character. The map has roads because those are the easiest ways to travel. You can still cut off the beaten paths that are there. It just tends to be a little bit more dangerous to do so.
Gotcha. Can we run into a dragon?
Who knows what's out there?
Okay. I'm just
You
curious.
do.
You do.
Not even I do.
Oh, I don't mind where we go. I suggest we go to Treefell Village and then we go there first, because then we can at least camp out there for the evening.
So
Be
let me
my
give me a timeline here. It is currently probably early morning, fairly early morning here, and it takes about a half of a day to get to Treefell and a day to get to Mayberry from Cork, if you take the
Wow.
roads.
What if we cut it in half and go straight to Mayberry from Cork and not go to Treefell Village without taking a road?
You're looking at 3/4 of a day to a day, depending on your guys' speediness in the forest traversal in running into anything.
That ain't gonna work.
Well, I don't care which way we go. Group decision.
How about from Port to Waterway?
Cork to Waterway is a day.
And then from Waterway to Mayberry?
Half a day.
That works for me.
We
But
could do that.
They do have a trail between Treefell and Mayberry. It's just a dirt trail. It's not a gravel trail.
Yeah.
I say we go through the forest. How bad can it be?
Great. Go big or go
Last words.
home. Go
Let
big
me
or
get
go
my
home.
character ready. Level 2, right?
Well, there's 3 of us who are ready to fight. 4 if you
Yeah.
include Barnaby. But Barnaby's going to try to kill him with a joke before he actually takes any weapons out, so we're good either way.
I don't know, he's got some killer jokes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll kill you if you don't laugh.
See?
Yeah. Those bandits are going to regret ever meeting Barnaby.
Well, let's just go
I'm
straight to
already regretting
Mayberry
meeting
then. We go through the
There we
forest.
go. Now you got the spirit, John.
Let's go
I
through the
am
forest
LP.
and go that way.
Okay. Is
Alright,
that the decision
I'm down.
everyone wants?
It is now.
Okay.
All right.
Side note, it can kind of help kill time until Hannah gets in anyway, so.
You could. Whoever would like to helm the adventure, please give me a survival check.
I'll do it.
All right, that works.
Yes.
Okay.
Right, smack in the middle. 14.
Okay. So you start walking through the forest a little bit. You smell the breeze of the salt water coming through. And you know you're close. You're on an island, definitely. You can catch it coming through the breeze. Some of the trees turn a little bit sideways, left and right in the breeze. You're looking around. You're not really seeing anything standing out to you. Nothing of danger immediately in your path of travel. But one thing that you all do notice which I want you all to give me an insight check. As you're walking, it's almost like a quick tremor, or almost like someone hit the brake on their car as hard as possible when going full speed, and you kind of shunt forward for a second before you catch yourself, and then you feel a tip left and then right, and
Just realized I did the insight check twice, so knock out the first one, use the second one.
I got you. So Edward Kenway, Cordell, Edgar, you immediately sense that that is not a typical earthquake, and something else might be going on. At this time, I want somebody to roll a d20 for me, please.
I'll roll one. Just a regular d20?
Yep.
Oh
5.
shit.
Oh, that might be good. That might be good.
No one knows what it is yet.
Could even be a boat.
Ooh.
Oh, that's bad.
Someone roll a d2.
Alright, someone else gets this one.
That is a 1.
Here you go. Yes, it is.
As you are sort of getting later in your day, walking through the forest, you would start to notice probably some birds and some squirrels that you'd see off in the distance, and lizards. And you catch a glimpse through the tree line. You see this moon high in the sky. The moon is almost feral to some degree. It looks beastly. It's jagged edged. It's a little bit more sort of brownish red color of sorts. And as these animals turn and look at you, their eyes catch red and brown itself, almost like they're getting taken over by the moon, and they immediately flee from your area.
Sounds like we have a big fucker coming after us.
This is your moon for the phase, Animus.
Oh.
Roll a d2. On a 1, they flee from everything. On a 2, they become hostile to all humanoids.
I don't want to do it. Edgar, you should do it.
What?
I already did it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, I already did it.
Oh.
So that is your moon for 5 is Animus.
What is the? Can you say the effects again?
Or just
I'll type it out here. Animals act strangely. Roll a d2. On a 1,
just grape shot act strangely.
flee in fear from everything.
Oh, I thought we had a roll game.
A 2. They
That's the
are
thing, I'm always
hostile to humanoids.
We like
This
this.
is the moon of
We want
Anubis.
this.
Animus.
Animus, okay.
Animus. There you are. So,
Edward Kenway knows really well what an animus is.
Oh,
that 9 intelligence gets them real far. So, apart from that, as you all, it's actually, this moon kind of helps you in this case too, cutting through the forest. Because any of the beasts or creatures that you would have come into sort of an encounter with, they all are immediately running from you. So it kind of expedites your travel a little bit, and it probably takes about three quarters of a day to get here to Mayberry. And let me read you the little snippet I have here. On the horizon of the forest edge in this case, you see a small village that looks like it houses approximately 50 residents. A lot of the windows here in this town are boarded up as people are living here, most likely through fear. On the far west side of the village, stands a large villa that acts as a sort of gateway on the edge of the gravel road that cuts through the town. So you guys would see that villa, especially from the area you're coming in, you'd probably see it, and you're coming up on it from the south side of this massive kind of manor. You see the rest of the town, probably a couple people that look very dirty and homeless to some degree, but they're not homeless. They just have very poor living conditions here. You'd probably notice a lot of the people. It's probably hard to see at first, but you could probably point out that a lot of them look like they have tattoos and or are members of the Snarling Boar that live here. So, you guys are on the southwest side of Mayberry now. And your approach at this point, I'm going to leave to you, as I'm going to pull a picture of the... I had a picture of it. Oh, here we go.
Who wants to start having some fun?
Oh, no.
The time of the day is roughly around 4 in the afternoon.
We should. What we could do is we could try to somehow blame this bandit group for the killing of the children. So maybe we can do something while we're here in this town to them, to sort of make it look like they're the ones who did it. Or am I just a mean person?
Just a mean person. But that's all right. D&D does
You
that. to
did
me.
kill a lot of kids.
Yeah, someone has to take the blame, and I don't want it to be me.
Too late.
We didn't kill any kids. We only surprised some puppets. And bugs.
Or what we could do is we could say another town has killed the kids. Then once we get to that town, we say this town of Mayberry killed the kids, and we start a civil war.
That's just not my speed. Starting a civil war.
Okay, well, I don't
I'm
want
just
to take
gonna blame it on you. It's fine.
Oh, thanks. Why don't you blame it on our DM? He's the one who made us do it anyways.
I didn't make you guys do anything.
Well, we're safe so far because Pat hasn't put any psychotic chicks in here for my character to go goo goo and gaga over.
Oh, there's plenty of those.
Or he's not one of them. You're going Google Gaga over.
Nah, I was making a reference to the way Fletch would find the most psychotic girl in the entire village and make out with her and then break her heart and get her pissed off at the whole party.
That's funny. Well, I say, do you guys want to go see? There's a local pub in this town.
Yeah, let's see if they have some mead.
Oh, we're in.
That's a good idea.
So you guys are going to try to find a pub within Mayberry.
Oh,
How do you plan on doing so?
What do we see around us?
Are you entering into the town, or are you going to stay on the village's edge before going in?
We go into the town. What do we see as we walk in?
Okay. On the inside of the town, you see a lot of these buildings are in disarray. They look like they need a lot of building and upkeep. You probably see a lot of sort of carriages that are broken down on the side of houses that look like they haven't been moved in some time or updated or taken care of in weeks to months. You see people look tired. They look malnourished. They look hungry. They seem angry to some degree. And they notice you. Some of them have tattoos. that are pretty prominent. Others have more small tattoos that are not so noticeable. And everyone kind of gives you a disgruntled look, and as you come in, I think the first couple people would turn towards you and was like, "Oh, where did you come in from?"
Forest.
You didn't come through the checkpoint.
What checkpoints?
They point towards the west side, the east side, and the south side of town. You didn't come through our checkpoints.
Nope.
We're collecting toll for entry into Mayberry because we're hungry and we need food.
I ain't paying for that bullshit. We got a toll once going to Cork, and we ain't going through that shit again.
Well, you look at this man who's probably withering away before you. Probably very underweight. Ragged clothes. He looks at you. Alright then. He kind of nods his head. He walks
But you know
away.
what? I'll do this. I'll give him a gold piece, because he sounds like a beggar.
So you give him a gold piece. He's like, "Oh, that's like a week's worth of food, mate. Thank you." He's like, "It's tough times living in Mayberry. We've been out of work for some time, and we only get 2 meals a day. And we only get mead and ales sometimes once a week."
Why is it so tough here?
Well, we're not allowed to conduct business anymore.
Why
Well,
is that?
Nobody wants to conduct business with us folk at Mayberry because we're looked at as criminals and gang members, even if we lived here before. He sort of hushes a little bit, even before the Snarling Boar.
So is the snarling the problem of this town?
They've done great things for us in trying to help out and pay and take care of us, but they've also been a great hindrance on the town for sort of shutting us off from the rest of the world.
What do you think? Do you think they should stay or go?
I honestly don't know anymore.
Who's their leader?
I'm not quite sure. Yeah, all I know is they live at the manor because at that villa, that's where we go for rations every day. Twice a day.
Where's that at?
He points on the far west side of town, and you see this elegant, kind of sprawled out villa with a larger open center place to it that is open aired, and it has kind of like, it's like an L-shaped villa with a building in front of the entrance to the center and a building on the far right side, south right side, which looks like it is a stable of some sort.
So they get to live in luxury and everyone else gets to live in a shithole?
They're the people that take care of us, I guess.
Yes. Okay. Alright, well thank you for the help. Sorry if we were a little annoyed about the toll because it didn't go. We got a toll from the Snarling Bandits earlier and it didn't go so well, and so
Nah.
do apologize for the harshness about that.
Well then, just be careful saying things vocally around here. There's approximately 50 of us that live here, and well, not everybody is quite like me, you know. Some people will have a different mindset per se within the town.
Good deal. Alright. I say we go explore this manor. And we go try to find the leader of these scumbags.
Don't you have more gold you can give him?
I got 60 gold pieces. How much gold do you want me to give him? Don't you have gold to give him?
No.
Bullshit. You have to have some gold.
I don't know what you're talking about.
While you guys are kind of standing here too in the open, you'd probably see a couple other more rugged individuals looking at you as you're standing there. They kind of just assume that you've paid the toll coming in. But you definitely seem like you've got eyes on you as you're here within this little village. It's a smaller village.
I'm gonna walk my happy ass over to this manor.
Okay.
Anyone wants to follow me, you're welcome to.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going
I'll
there.
follow.
Okay.
We will follow.
Sure.
So this is what everyone else sees here. And that's what I got. So let me set you guys' tokens on the bottom now. Okay,
Is there
great.
supposed to be like an interior design or just black squares?
It is, you just can't see it yet.
Oh, okay.
I got Fog of War.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So let me throw Edward,
Miniverse.
Garrett, Grape Shot, Cordell, Barnaby, and Edgar. So yeah, you guys can, you have access to everything on the outside for the most part right now. As you make your way up to the villa, this would have probably been just after supper time for them, so they would have just distributed all the food to the locals in the area, and some of the drinks for the people for the evening. So things seem quiet here. Let me go ahead and change the time on the map to, for all of you, time of day. A bit more towards the evening. So it's kind of quiet around the villa. You'd probably hear from the part that you're approaching on the west side here of the villa, or in this case it would be the south side, since it would be sideways. Which, actually, I can fix that. I just learned how to do that. Let me do this real quick.
Yes, you can.
I literally just figured that out moments ago.
You can rotate the map.
Oh, it's not. Oh, I'm doing painting now. Oh yeah. Well, we're messing it up now. We're really getting into it.
Hello.
There we go.
We can see a
Oh,
sign.
it changed the masking though. I'm not gonna do that then. Okay. Well, sorry guys. Next time. But and you have a beautiful black line there now. But it is kind of settling down for the evening. I think in this part where you all are, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
On each perception check, coming right up. Yes.
Oh, I guess we rolled 2 times by
A freaking 6. That sucks.
So Garrett. Oh, now Garrett rolled twice. So it'd be Cordell. Where you guys are currently standing to your left, in the south, or I'll just say the bottom left side here of this villa, you have this larger wall to your left side. And I'll draw a little pointer for you. This one. There seems to be a little bit of rustling of some people within inside of that room. I think you would also probably pick up what sounds to be rustling inside of this room, from the outside of the villa. Probably some louder talking.
All right. Well, let's eavesdrop and see if we can pick up some juicy conversation that we can use to help us with our quest. Like what is it? The Mickey Mouse tool
It's a helpful
that
tool that'll help
Toodles
us
hangs
later.
onto. Yeah, that.
So, You press your ear up against the wall here and listen in. You probably hear him. Yeah, you look like shit. You got beat up the other fucking day. That's great. And the guy's like, you need to shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. I've had it rough, but I did the right thing, I think. And he starts to get a little bit more muffled. All I know is it was with some of the ale. I hope that Blorg and Blarney are alright. They've been real kind to us. Yeah, they have. They kind of like are just going back and forth. So you just probably get a little bit of rambling after that.
Cool. Can I recall what... no, scratch that. I'm not going to do that. Wrong character. I'm not built for that. All right. I guess I will make my way to the tavern.
So there is an entrance.
Well, I would.
As you come in here, there is a... these are not doors. They're like kind of like overhangs. There is a door here. And I will unmask all of that for you.
I will follow.
So you guys... I'll just do this in chunks. So you guys sort of come in. You push the door open. It is unlocked. And I think you would see, and I know you would see immediately within here, lower left side. I'll pull up my thing here. You would currently see one stronger looking individual and two weaker looking individuals inside this room. The one individual you recognize, he's kind of like currently standing here, bragging back and forth. Yeah, and he turns and looks and he sees you. Oh no! No, you guys! No, 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 no. What are you doing here?
I'm gonna look. When he does that, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna scream like a little girl and I'm gonna say, "Please don't hurt me again."
The other guy's like, he hurt you?
Oh yeah, you should have seen the ass whooping he put down on me and my friends the other day. It was embarrassing. I never knew that somebody from Mayberry could be that tough.
Give me a deception or performance or persuasion check. Your pick.
Performance, persuasion, or deception. Well, I suck at all three of them, so we will go with deception, because I'm lying my ass off.
Okay. They're like, yeah, you really gave him what for, didn't you? And he's like, they also gave me what for, but yeah, I put it on him as hard as I could, but.
Oh yeah, he's just being modest. Yeah, it was ugly. I mean, it was real ugly. I mean, I lost my mule to him and everything. I don't even have a donkey to ride on anymore.
Yeah, that's why I brought back a donkey, lads? He's kind of like, he's looking at you confused, and he's got his eye cocked sideways, but he's also like trying to own up to everything you're saying. It's almost like you're throwing him a bone to some degree. He's like, yeah, that's why I'm gonna be helping out here more, you know.
Got it. All right. Well, I don't want to interrupt your conversation anymore, so I'm going to go over here and on the opposite side of the room have a drink. And I will exit.
You
this
see
way.
him like getting ready to pipe up to say something to you. He's like, you shouldn't. Go for it, man. Yeah. Have a drink.
All right. Sweet.
And also, so you guys would kind of notice this looks like a cleaning quarters or a housing quarters for maids or whoever would be the house attendants or caretakers here, is where these guys are currently staying. And immediately to the left of their doorway, ahead of where Edgar currently is standing, there is a bathroom there. And Cordell, as you go into the kitchen there, the kitchen is filled with collected grains, fruits, vegetables, meats, and ales that are delegated out to the rest of the town twice a day. The product overflows the adjacent rooms with how much they've kind of just stored here.
The plot thickens. Okay. That's nice to know.
While you guys are looking around, I gotta take a royal shit.
D&D bathroom break.
Are you doing anything in particular in the restroom there, Kenway?
No, I'm gonna actually go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Perfect stopping point. I was also gonna say, he should just get, what is his passive actually? Passive for, oh wow, he's got a, what the heck? He must be proficient in perception. That's what it is. Yep. Okay, so he's got a fairly decent passive perception. He, while Kenway is using the loo, he notices what looks to be a sort of cream that is setting out on top of one of the sort of tables, or one of the counters in there within the restroom. I would probably say, Edgar, what is your passive as well? You have the same.
14.
You would also notice, maybe during the moment of the door being open, that there is some sort of cream. It's like a tannish red kind of color that looks silky and smooth, that is kind of laying out on one of the counters on top of like a tin of sorts, like a little tin sheet.
I
Alright, I'm back.
will point it out to Edward.
So Edward, I don't know if you heard it, but there is a tannish red cream that looks fairly silky smooth on sort of aluminum foil or a tin of sort that is laying on one of the counters.
Okay. You said it's like a cream?
Yeah, it's like a cream of sorts.
Maybe these bandits have fun. You never know.
Edgar and Edward Kenway, give me a medicine check.
Look at this stuff.
What you think it is?
Oh! 22.
Okay. With a natural 20. So Edward Kenway, you initially get the thought of, oh yeah, he's probably using this for a little bit of good time. And then you're like, wait, I've seen this stuff before. This is a healing salve. You can slather it on your skin, and it heals you by 1 hit point.
I will just take that with me.
Okay. Which 1 hit point is enough to save somebody from dying. Just so you know.
Yes. So I will keep that in my inventory. Do I have to do like a sleight of hand so no one sees me?
If you want to try to take it without being seen, you can
Yes.
certainly do that for me.
Absolutely. Is that sleight of hand?
Yeah, you will give me a sleight of hand, yes.
Jeez, please.
Oh, well, yeah. You're just like finishing up here in the bathroom, using the little boy's room, and you're like, oh, it's time to rinse the old hands here in the basin, and then you're just like, oh, what's that? And that's in my pocket. And you walk right out of the room. No one knows the wiser.
Alright, cool. Cool.
I would
No.
probably imagine Edgar was watching you too, like looking at it, and then he blinks and it's gone. You're like,
I'm going to approach our dear friend. Is it the same two that was with him last time?
the two that are with him, no. They look different. He looks the same, though. He is still beat up a little bit, because he was pretty hurt when you guys saw him last, but he looks like he's pretty fixed up now.
Can I go up to him and ask him some questions?
You can if you guys like.
Oh, I will definitely do that. Yo, freak.
What?
I don't know what his name is.
'Cause
Who's your, do you remember me?
I do remember you.
Good, you better remember me.
I remember everybody. I'm smart like that. Isn't that right, boys? And they're like, yeah, you the smartest. You, yeah.
You want to give me a tool?
A tool?
Yeah.
What tool?
You want to pay my tool, I should say.
Pay your tool. What tool is he talking about, boy? He's got a wrench? I didn't know you were a mason.
Oh, yeah. Now, on the more important things, who's your leader?
You talking about, you talking about Blarney and Blorg?
Who are they?
Oh, yeah, they live here in the manor.
Where at?
They're the head of the gang.
Where in the
Yeah,
manor?
top right.
Top right? Are they here?
Oh, I'm not sure.
If they're not here, where would they be?
Oh, they also don't know. They like to go down to the storehouse in the middle, too.
Good deal. Nice catching up with you, old friend. Hopefully I don't see you outside the town.
Oh,
Oh, what? He's like, yeah, that'll show him. Isn't that right, boys?
Oh, yeah, you guys
Give it
were
up.
laughing at him when he said he was the smartest. Oh, you guys are hilarious.
Yeah. You think I'm funny?
That was funny. That was funny. Good job.
You think I'm funny? I always
Funny
wanted
looking.
to be a Chester.
you know what? Now's your choice. Chance.
What did you say?
Now's your chance to be a jester.
Yeah. You think so?
Yes. Yes. All you gotta do is leave Mayberry.
Give me a persuasion check.
I know we had our run in. You didn't kill us last time, and I appreciate that. I don't think this is life for you.
This is all we know, though.
Doesn't have to be all you know. You have an option to leave. Is this what you wanted? To stop people and take their gold just to enter?
Well, we've been taking the
You want-
gold to help out with the town. We feed them and We fix the buildings.
I'm sure they absolutely appreciate that. But there are other ways, like being a comedian. You know how awesome it'd be to raise their spirits like that?
I don't know if that sits well with Blog or Blarney, though.
Completely understand that you're scared to get in trouble with your, I'm guessing, bosses,
Yeah,
leaders.
yeah, the boss, the leaders, they take care of us.
Sorry. We've met some great people around the country. Why don't you go to Cork?
What's in
We
Cork?
won't even tell your bosses a new life.
Well, we'll take care of your bosses for you. We'll make sure you're fair and square.
Yeah, you won't have to worry about that anymore.
We'll talk to them for you.
Give me a.
You're gonna get their punchline.
I want you all to do a group persuasion check. That'll show them.
Yeah.
Persuasion. Well, that's 2 skill checks I have crushed. That means I'm gonna suck in a fight tonight.
That's actually not bad for a skill check, though. Oh yeah, it is really good. That's what you mean. Is you're gonna flip it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that skill checks and combat scores don't always
So with Grape Shot, with
line
the
up.
nat 22 counts as 2 successes. So they're like, yeah, boys, let's head out. We need to get some fresh air. We go to Cork. And they're like, good luck, guys. We see you later.
Appreciate your work.
Yeah, you think I'm gonna be a comedian?
Oh, you can be whatever you. You know what? Are you guys interested in joining a church?
Church?
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe you
yeah.
can start there like a public speaker.
Are you like one of those freaks that's over there from, oh, God, what's his name? Oh, I can't remember. His name, he lives in Gadaway. He's a guy that, he works in a church. Oh, yeah. He's been trying to get artifacts, so he can, I don't know what he's doing. He does weird stuff.
Oh no, I don't think we haven't been to the water. Getaway.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I will definitely go there. There's some fucked up things, though.
We'll check it out for you. All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna go down to Cork.
You guys take care of yourselves. All right.
You too, man.
And
We'll see.
have you, what about your other 2 friends from earlier? Do you know where they went?
Oh, they might be on patrol. They might be on one of the gates. They might be heading towards Gataway or in Stricker, maybe Waterway Village. I'm not sure.
Well, if you see them next, just say hello to us. All right, for us.
All right.
Do we know his name?
I actually didn't write it down, but I'm pretty sure it was like Jeffrey.
It was Jeffrey.
It was Jeffrey. Yeah.
Jeffrey.
There was a
That's right.
Jeffrey. in it.
Jeffrey.
Alright.
We're
Did
gonna
those 3 guys leave?
The other guys are still with him. They're just like, yeah, let's go. You're great, you know. Yeah. We're gonna go with. So they kind of all walk out together. So if there's another conflict that you want to start with them, I'll remove them from the map.
Alright. I got a good idea here.
Oh no.
So, since Jeffrey left with his boy band, and they're going to Cork, why don't we tell his boss, saying that, these are the ones that we heard some rumors about killing kids, and we saw your boys do it, so we're trying to get a toll from them, and they didn't pay him the money, so they killed the kids.
No.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
We
Let's have
don't need to
fun.
do that.
Let's have some
not-
fun.
Let Jeffrey have his own life.
Fuck Jeffrey. He tried to kill us. Let's have some fun.
Don't like this plan.
We're going to cut to Cordell for a second, who is in the kitchen searching for some of the things. And as he's digging through, finding some ale, provisions, and other sort of things, open up one of the drawers. And as soon as you open it, you notice it doesn't come out all the way. And you give it a little push down, and there's a false door on the drawer. Inside of the false door, there looks to be this really ornate dagger. That says there. And next to this dagger is a note. And the note reads, "You never know when you will need this, Jaxie. Sincerely, Veraloxus."
Does the dagger look familiar?
Give me an Arcana check.
I'm assuming you're talking to me about the Arcana check, because I think I'm the only one in the kitchen.
You are Garrett. Both of you, if you pull it out or show it,
give
why
it-
not?
Garrett. Yeah, let Garrett do the Arcana check.
Also, Lewis, you might want to scoot a little bit closer to your mic or something, whatever you're using.
All right.
There you go. This doesn't look familiar to you. The dagger itself looks ornate and very clean. Like it hasn't rusted, it hasn't gotten dirty, it hasn't had any chips in it. It's very refined, per se.
Yeah, I think it got cut off there for a bit.
Oh, the dagger is very refined. It's ornate, clean.
Oh.
No damage to it whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab this quietly.
Or Cordell will, because he has it.
Or Cordell, yeah.
Yep.
He just takes it out of your hands, Cordell, and he
All right. I guess if he wants it bad enough, I'll let him have it. I mean, it's not like he's proficient with a gun or anything.
Oh. So anyway, I started giving. So anyway,
I started blasting.
So Cordell, you're gonna give Garrett the dagger.
Yeah, I'll let him have the dagger. I'm gonna continue my search for basically a goblet of wine or a pint of ale.
Okay. So you find a couple of ales that are sort of barreled up and put away in areas, and you probably pour yourself a cup or a mug or whatnot as ever is laying around in here to enjoy.
Yep.
And you all feel
batting
like
1,000 so far.
let's see. You guys have been in here for a second. Go ahead and someone roll a d20 for me. And I'm going to take a break for a second after that and throw the pupper inside of the cage, because she keeps running away from me out of the office. Okay, we'll get back to that in a second. So you guys can sort of discuss amongst yourself the clues that you found and what you might think.
What do you guys think we should do?
Just a heads up, it's going to be a little bit more than a couple minutes, so now would be a good time for a bio break.
This is my idea. If Jeffrey and his bandit boss are still in the other room, I'm gonna take my pint of ale and I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna say, act like I'm a little drunk, and I'm gonna say, "Jeffrey, I apologize. Here's a gold piece I forgot to give you," and I'm gonna turn around and walk out. So after that, the other plan I have is, now that I know where all this stuff is stockpiled, I'm going to go spread the word around town, say, hey, we can help you out with your food and, rationing and stuff like that. I'm having an open house over here come on by. Bring your family, bring your friends. Hell, bring your entire family. That's what I plan on doing. That's my idea.
We're gonna piss off the leaders, but let's go for it. And you know what? We'll put guns to their head and tell them to piss off for treating everyone like shit.
What?
Yeah,
Somebody in this party has a gun?
I like Cordell's idea. Just get the townsfolk,
Yeah, I like that.
get them on here, and let's see what happens.
All right, I'm down. Let's see what happens.
All right.
We're not trying to blame Captain on him.
Why?
Hmm?
Why? We've got a perfectly good opportunity to blame the bandits for exactly what they are.
Well, I stepped away because Hannah just got home.
Oh, you dude.
I'm here.
God. Oh,
Hey, Hannah.
Now's a good time for the bio break and get back and see if we execute our plan.
Why are you so far away, Lewis?
I'm using a different mic. I'm gonna adjust it a little more.
Did you by chance go back to Puerto Rico this week? Did I hear that right?
Yeah, I got
Or
back
so-
last on Wednesday.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you had a safe trip back.
Thank you.
Same.
It wasn't too bad.
how long's
Mom,
that
Yeah.
flight?
It's about a
It is
3-hour
weird.
flight.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Since you left, Florida's gotten normal weird.
Isn't Florida always weird?
Well,
Yeah.
with you, John, yes.
See?
It's not weird
I
enough
love
to
the
keep everyone else away.
I know
Oh,
Not weird
everybody
enough
wants
to
to come
keep
down here
everyone
for
else.
vacation for some reason.
I know.
Those damn Northerners.
It's all fun and games until a hurricane comes, and then they're all like, "Shit, run!"
I know.
People from
The thing, I
Pennsylvania.
don't know what I get more annoyed about, or the people that are like, "Oh, hurricane, run, run, run," or the people who have Salt Life stickers on their truck and they're fucking evacuating.
There's no point in evacuating because if you try to evacuate, if you don't do it like 3 days before the hurricane arrives, you're not going to get out.
No, you're not.
Yep.
And at that point, 3 days ahead of time, you're not going to leave because you don't know how bad it's going to be and if it's even going to hit directly where you're at or if you're going to be fine. So you might as well just
You may
prep
as
for
well
the
stay
worst
and
and
ride it
hunker
out.
down. Yep.
Mhm.
So I missed the plan. Are we fighting or what?
No.
Nope.
I
We're doing a
need
little
I need my
subversion.
character. I need my character released to me. It's not showing up.
He's having a bio break.
What?
Hat's in the bathroom.
Oh, bio break. Got it.
Mhm.
I hope he washes his hands.
I mean, I do.
No. Taylor won't be joining you tomorrow morning.
Aw. I mean, understandable. It's okay.
Hey, cat.
She's got to work. Or, sorry, she's working and then she's sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay, but she's making it to Scrimmageddon.
Yeah, she is. I forgot she's working tonight. So she's at work now. She'll get home at 7 in the morning. She's gonna be so tired. She's going to sleep for a
Oh,
little
yeah. No, tell her to stay home and sleep, and then we'll jam out for Scrimmageddon, because I want to hit every single one of those walkthroughs. I don't want to go home without doing them all. Like, we're baby free until Sunday afternoon, so.
Oh,
I wanna
guess what
do all
KJ's
the-
doing?
Well, if you guys want,
Painting with a twist.
Twisting with paint.
tomorrow, Hannah, if you want, you guys can come to our house if you want, and then drop off your car. Then you two can just ride up with us if you want, and we only take one car.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah, because it's like $14 a park. So
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
just have
split the
DJ
party.
with us, but we'll make us all.
yeah, it's going to be a packed car. I hope you like no space.
I'll be driving, so don't worry about it. I'll be fine.
That's fine. I mean, we would offer to take ours because I have a 5-person car too, but now it's only a 3-person car because we got car seats in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I texted Chris. He said he should be on. So if you guys are down after this to do a couple rounds of first class trouble, we can.
What's that?
It was for me.
That was a fun freaking game. You gotta thank Pat for that. Even when he's brought it up to us. It's like Among Us, but you're a human. 3D version. It's so much fun.
Also, sorry about that, guys.
How much is it?
It's like
How much is that game?
$10, I think.
Daniel,
Is that
can you
that
download it
game
on
you
mine and I'll
played
play?
the other- Is it that game you guys were playing the other day?
Yeah,
Yeah, you should get it.
But sorry
First
about
class
that.
trouble?
We have to have 6 people.
But
Well, I'll play because, like I said, we're baby free. So
Well, if you want to buy it, I would buy it and install it now while we're playing.
yeah, Daniel, up to it.
Sorry about that all. I didn't know the dog turned into a gardener, and she was trying to deplot Christina's plants. So
I knew that.
yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have closed the door, but you live and you learn. I thought she could have been trusted.
Goes poorly.
Yeah, so we'll cut back into it. Did they catch you up? What happened, real quick, Hannah? For what's going on here at the camp?
Not really.
No? Okay. So they are at the bandit camp, and they are at the head of the bandit camp kind of villa. And they're just kind of exploring, figuring out what's going on. They haven't found the bandit leaders yet, so we'll probably be getting into that shortly.
Alrighty.
But as soon as you get in here, I think everyone else was currently just exploring around the kitchen where they're hoarding all of the food and kind of dishing it out communist style to the people, where it's like you get rations every day and food and drink. So that's where they currently are, and we're going to pick that back up. Sorry about the interruption, everybody.
Oh, good.
Do you want to wreck one real quick?
Explain your plan to Hannah.
We'll do that afterwards. I think that'll have a good place after the fact.
Sir?
All
right.
So, Pat, did you hear what my plan was?
I did not.
Or did you?
Apologies.
You did not. All right. So this is what I want to do. Is I want to take my pint of ale, kind of like I'm drunk, and I'm going to walk back over to Jeffrey and his bandit boss, and I'm going to say, I sincerely apologize, Jeffrey. I forgot to give you another gold piece. I'm going to drop it on the table, and then I'm going to leave, go outside. And what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start spreading the word that I'm going to have an open house here because because I can help the townspeople food, their rations and stuff like that. And I'm going to invite everybody.
So just getting loud,
That's what
obscene, kind of drunkard. Are you staying in the kitchen, or are you going to walk out towards the sort of?
I'm going to walk.
No,
I'm going to walk
area?
right over. No, I'm going to walk right over to the center of to the two of them, and I'm going to make sure I hand him that gold piece personally.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
He's like, yeah. Right. Good luck with that. All right, I'm out of here. He like runs off towards Cork.
Right. And then, yep.
What else here within the abode? Because the bandit leader was not there with them. It was just him as the captain for Jeffrey. Yeah, Jeffrey is the captain.
Okay. Jeffrey is the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yep. I misunderstood that. Well, anyway, I'm still going to do the same thing. Act like I'm drunk and hand him the gold piece so it impresses the underling. And
they're like, yeah, you the man. You the man, Jeffrey. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I'll know.
All right.
So,
Okay.
you guys are left with the rest of the abode. You have, looks to be half of the house, the room to the bottom center, and the room to the bottom right.
I like your chances for a longer run. You go to the wild card.
All right. That's where I'm at. All right. So
Cordell,
what are we
aren't you
doing?
gonna go talk to the townsfolk?
All right. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'll go out here. Find some of the townsfolks.
Okay.
Townspeoples.
You probably
Townsmen.
see
Townswomen.
you're leaving the villa.
I'll leave the villa. Go outside. I'm adventurous.
Yeah, so you step outside, and you probably see a couple people are still staring at you. A lot of them have the thicker and more pronounced and deeper Snarling Boar tattoo on their arm or their face or even their background here that you probably see. And I think Cordell as a character would probably note the more pronounced their tattoo is, probably the more tied they are to the Snarling Boar, to where you notice the first individual that you guys talked to had probably a very small one on his wrist. Maybe seemingly it was forcibly gave to him, or against his will, or he was told to get one, but he didn't want to make it too pronounced, kind of thing.
So, if I'm understanding what you're driving at, is that one appears to be a brand like they're owned, and the other appears to be a tattoo like they're a member.
More so that the size of their tattoo speaks to their allegiance of this group.
Okay.
So the bigger, they're gonna be more diehard for it.
Okay. All right. Well, I will try to be observant and find people in the town who don't have the big or small tattoo, or just a small tattoo.
Okay, so give me a perception check. Okay, go ahead.
Pat,
Yeah,
can you release my character?
can do.
Thank you.
Done. And Cordell, you would probably notice a lot of these people in this town have larger tattoos. You'd probably find a couple of people that have smaller ones that still looked malnourished. They look hungry. They don't look like they've been taken care as much. You'd notice probably the people that are a little bit more devoted, they look like they're better taken care of here in this town. So, you'd probably take your pick of a couple of older men and women that maybe look like they were in the merchant or trade business per se. They don't look to be like they were craftspeople. And they would have probably smaller tattoos on them.
Okay. All right. We'll go talk to him.
So
I'll approach him.
take a pick here at which one. We'll say there's an older gentleman that's kind of graying hair, balding, super skinny, a middle-aged woman, and then a younger man for your pick.
I'll talk to the older man.
Okay. You walk towards him. Hey, Sonny, I don't believe I've seen you around here.
Hey, old timer. I'm starting an open house here, and I'm going to point back there to the villa, and I'm going to say, I've got special authorization to open up the stores, and divvy out the food to the people that need it. And so if you, your family, 3 or 4 girlfriends, you need some food or you need to do some shopping, go for it.
You haven't seen the leaders? What happened to them?
Well, Jeffrey was the one that told me that He was the one that told me that, I could, start bringing people in and, letting y'all shop and do what you need to do to make sure your cupboards were full with supplies and stores.
Oh, what did Blorg and Blarney say?
Blarg and Blarney? Well, he said as long as I kept it here to Mayberry, he was good with it too. And he just didn't want any trouble and didn't want people getting wild and crazy.
Give me a deception check, and the DC is either going to be fairly high or you'll have to take it at disadvantage, but I'll let you take the pick.
I'll go with the high DC, because I've got a -1.
Okay. So you start influencing this individual. Blorg and Blarney aren't like anything I've ever seen before. I don't think they've ever shared such generosity.
Well,
He seems hesitant.
I'm kind of a persuasive guy, and they like my ideas.
He kind of you see him quivering a little bit in his face.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not quite sure if he seems convinced. And he also is kind of fighting fear, you might assume.
All right, so I'd like to insight check kind of the environment. Do I get the impression based on his reaction that the entire town of Mayberry is the actual base for the bandits as opposed to being a true village or a true town?
Give me an insight check.
I feel like I would be observing something similar to see if it was everybody in on the gang or just them in the town.
Okay, go ahead, Bella. Give me one as well. I'll drop you on the map here too. Open that for you.
Inside.
Cordell, you kind of assume that everyone that lives here has some sort of tie, be it willing or unwilling. And it seems to be ruled by fear. Whoever these people at the top, they take care of them. Maybe not the best way, but they are definitely ensuring that everyone stays under their control, their order.
Is it like communism?
It is like severe communism, but you do kind of get the feeling that this whole place is ruled by the gang. People are tied to the gang. They might not necessarily agree with it. It's kind of like a very North Korean kind of philosophy here. You're for the people or you're dead, you know?
In other words, they get with the program or their lives are hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And even if you don't fully support the program, they just don't treat you as well.
Yep. Gang life. Ruled by fear, ruled by mob. Okay.
Okay. And same.
All right, I'll let
same
you cut to one of the other characters.
Bella. Well, unless you would
What
like
was
to
that?
go back. It's the same thing that you sort of would gather, Bella.
Okay.
That this, it doesn't seem like it's a normal sort of village. It's more of like a concentration camp for these people.
So they would want liberated from the gang.
Some people might.
Or it might be the only life that some people know, and like in real life, some people go spend time in jail, and then after they get released from jail, they could commit another crime to get put back in jail because it's a stable environment. They have 3 square meals to eat a day, and, a shelter, and they're out of the elements.
Mm-hmm. They don't have to work as hard, too.
Yep.
So, do you make your return towards the villa here, Cordell?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I want somebody else to roll a d20.
I'll roll it. Never
Oh,
mind.
I already did.
It's alright.
Another 2. Okay, dang. Okay. The villa still seems quiet.
Get ready for a fight. They're on to us.
Does anyone else want to explore the villa in the meantime, too? You guys can treat it like a dungeon and crawl and explore and do whatnot.
I'll go further up to look for the actual big bosses.
Okay. Go ahead and move your token to where you think you would go.
Same. I'll probably be with Edward and moving quietly, stealthily through.
Let me open up these rooms here then. So all these rooms here that you're running by Edward Kenway, they are absolutely smashed full of just food and grains in barrels and things like that. It's like they have so much of it saved up that they're just using these rooms as sort of storage units.
Alright.
We'll cut down to Edgar real quick. Are you checking out the bottom, Edgar?
I'm probably just looking at the populate and see if I can also look at other stragglers.
Okay. I think you would notice this building in front of you more so than any others. It looks like a big storage shed. Its door is 3 wide, so 15 feet. And it looks solidly sealed currently. There's no windows, and there's no other doors into this storage unit. You don't hear any sound coming from the inside of it currently. And as you walk further towards the southeast, you would hear a little bit more chittering of people that are on the inside, some of which you'd probably hear like a couple people chittering, and then one you would hear is just like... He's like passed out. You'd hear some snoring through the walls. Same with Bella, who's over there.
And the snoring and stuff would come from this building to my left?
The right.
Oh, the right. I assume that's a window, right? This is the door?
Yes, correct.
I'm going to see if it's open.
Are you just going to open the door? Just...
I'm going to see if it's locked. I'm going to try to be quiet just to see if it's locked.
Okay, you twist it a little bit slowly. Give me a stealth check. Okay.
Oh,
You
fuck.
slowly creak the handle and it doesn't make a noise, and you push it open. And immediately to your, if you're coming in from the top, immediately to your right, you see a sleeping bandit. And 2 other people are currently sitting in chairs across the room, whispering back and forth, just like, yeah, oh, we're going to be doing great things for this town. We're going to be doing pretty good. The other guys are like, yeah, we're going to be doing pretty good, all right. Don't worry about that. We're going to take care of these people, take care of our families, and most importantly, we're going to get rich quick. They're like kind of just bullshitting back and forth about their futures.
Any civilians around?
Civilians, no.
Okay.
And
I
Edgar.
will back away slowly
Okay.
and stealthily come over here to Edgar and let him know what I just saw about the 3 in that building.
Okay.
And in tandem, also who's that out there with us? Cordell.
Yep. And Edgar, do you check this door by chance?
No.
No? You don't want to touch
No.
the door or anything? Okay.
I don't want to touch the door.
Okay.
I will.
Yep.
She said she'll do it. Alright.
Mhm.
So
Are
Bella,
you-
as your hand... Oh, you're stealthing for it too. You slowly reach for the door. And as you start to grab the handle, you can feel a little tingling on your hand. Like on the handle.
As if
It's like
there's magic.
It's like it's shocking your hand a little bit, but it doesn't hurt. It's just tingly.
Continue to see if it's locked or not.
Okay. You try to pull it open. It does not open.
Okay, now I'm curious, are there windows?
There are no windows. We'll cut back up to Edward Kenway real quick. You have a couple more rooms up there with Garrett. Barnaby, are you also pushing with them, or slowly checking out everything else with Graveshot?
Oh,
I'm pushing forward.
You're push forward? Okay, Graveshot, what are you doing real quick before cutting to Edward?
I think I'll be kind of in between, hanging out in the doorway, and I'll just see a bunch of people outside, and I'll probably not be as stealthy, so I'll probably hang out outside.
Okay.
I'm looking to go into this final room.
So A-team up there. Are you guys doing anything in particular as you're walking through the hallway? Are you looking for anything, or are you trying to be quiet?
I'm looking for the big bosses.
Okay. What about Barnaby and Garrett?
No, just looking around.
Providing support.
Yeah, I'm also moving up and quietly and scout the area as well.
Okay. So the rest of you here, you see a series of rooms, and they are littered with absolute trash, garbage, and food everywhere. In the very top right room currently stands empty. However, I want all three of you to give me a perception check up there on top. So Barnaby, Garrett, and Edward. Okay. You all notice it, but I think, Edward, you're kind of drawn to it a little bit more. It is a small statue, probably about 8 to 10 inches tall, on one of the desks, that is a very large pig humanoid person. That in this statuette that they have, they look like they're flying, and they are holding looks to be a wand that is made out of a spine of a human with the head of a human as the tip. Larger pig person.
I go up to inspect it.
Okay. What languages do you read? I picked out the ones that I thought made sense, so I'm pretty sure you don't have the one here. You do have one more choice, but I don't think you would have any reason to pick this language. So, does anyone speak this language? What is everybody's exotic languages that they do know?
Where do we see
Just
that at?
type it out. Type it out, see if anyone sees it.
That is true. And one of you does see it.
Okay.
So Barnaby, you are up there. So Edward, you know there's this very strange writing written on the bottom of this statuette.
Mm-hmm.
Something you can't read.
So I tell Barnaby to take a look at it.
You can certainly do that if you'd like.
I'll do that. Barnaby, go take a look.
Oh, yeah, you don't know this?
No.
This says hello.
No, that is not what the statue says. I was just a test to see
okay.
if it was just a test to see if anyone can see
hello.
it. It says hello.
Hello, statue.
So on the bottom of this statue, it says "Collect the souls, Orcus."
Collect the
It
souls.
says pay the price. No, it says collect the souls. Orcus. Love Orcus.
Love Orcus.
Please take it with us.
Should we?
Yeah, why not? What's it going to do to us? It's a statue. No
Okay,
one's
you
here.
can have it.
I'll take it.
Okay. We're gonna take a quick second right there. Bella, as you're standing there, the door starts to shake harder and harder before it slides open quickly.
Cool.
Standing before you are two individuals. There is a larger orcish man, big green skin. He has this little goblin guy by his side. I don't think I've seen you around here.
That's because I'm new to these parts. Just moved in with a cousin down the road.
Give me a deception check.
I get a 1. Here we go.
They turn and look at you. The little goblin kind of looks up at this larger orc individual. Because this guy, he's not a normal orc. This guy is easily 10 feet wide and 10 feet tall. He's huge. His little goblin guy's looking up at him like, did you get the tattoo then? Where's the tattoo? Where's your loyalty to the town?
Like I said, I just got in. I was actually supposed to go somewhere to get the tattoo, but I got a little turned around and I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go.
You came to the right place.
Oh, okay. So I wasn't too far off. And I'm like hoping that Edgar and them can kind of see and hear me without being discovered.
Okay. Oh, wow. That took me by surprise. I just closed it.
Hey, Pat.
Yes.
Could we say me, Barnaby, and Garrett, we sort of hear the commotion outside from inside the house? And I would like to go through one of the windows, sneak out, use my assassin skills to jump on the roof, run across the roof, jump over to the shed that's in the middle, and be up behind this orc, ready to assassinate him if the need arises.
Like on the roof?
Yeah. Assassin style, like you know how they would jump on the roof and all across the roofs.
Yes, I do. So all of you are alerted, especially with the banging of the loud door, and you start to make your way out of the complex and around. Give me an acrobatics check to see how quickly you can do this. Because you guys
All of
aren't
us are-
in... you're the only one doing it currently, I believe, right? Unless Garrett is as well, or...
I might sneak out and try to see what the commotion is about.
So you're like making your decision, Garrett, and you already hear as he dives out the window, rolls on the ground, and he's already gone around.
I'm gonna do that too.
You dive out the window as well.
Yeah.
Give me acrobatics. check.
Yeah, also,
Okay.
I'm gonna get stuck.
yeah, I'm just like
Your butt gets stuck in the window.
gonna try to pick a different window and try it.
I like to picture Winnie the Pooh getting stuck in Rabbit's tree,
Yep.
and you're trying to push him out. Are you gonna roll acrobatics, Garrett? There you go.
Yeah.
So it's not because you failed. It's because Barnaby is clogging the window, and you're trying to get through the window. So it slows you down a little bit. You eventually pop Barnaby out, and I'd imagine it has that very like the sound effect as you fly out the window. You climb out. By that way, Edward Kenway is already out. He's climbed up the roof, and give me actually. I'll use the same one. You're able to long jump onto the roof of the the storage shed currently while they're talking, but you didn't do it stealthily.
Oh.
So, you might possibly be known that you're up there. Everyone else, I want you all to sort of position your tokens where you would like during this time.
So how far would you say Barnaby and I made it?
You guys
Far.
roughly would be anywhere between, I'd say, you where you were and halfway to him.
I see where it's on the roof over there. So I'm assuming I'm probably like in at least, with my rogue and pretty nimble speed, I'm around probably the roof here, I guess.
Okay, and Barnaby?
I would be right here.
Edgar, Cordell, and Grapeshot, you all in your desired locations?
By the way, how tall is
better or
the
worse.
villa?
I would say about 30 feet.
30, okay.
It's a big villa. Right there works. Grapeshot?
Yeah, I'm just gonna light up a cigar and just get ready for what's to come.
Okay. So, Bella, this individual next to you, this larger orc man. So you all tattooed, do you? Is that the same
Yes.
for all your friends?
Yeah. What exactly does the tattoo do for us other than, obviously being a part of, the village and the family here?
It's not magical if that's what you're asking. You see,
I would have assumed it had another benefit for it.
you see, Blarney's like, yeah, the benefit is you get some ale, you get some food, you get taken care of by the rest of us.
Oh. And what exactly do you guys do to take care of everybody?
We feed, we water, we give ale.
I'll never say no to some good ale, huh?
Isn't that right?
Hell yeah. And in fact, who around these parts you say has the best ale?
Got the best ale indeed. It's the only one they get. Blorg is going to take a step out into the middle of the sort of complex here where the big bush is. And you'll see Blarney kind of step out. So he's kind of surrounded by all of you. The rest of you going to be getting them too.
Nope.
You say that?
Yep.
It's unfortunate then. You know,
Nope.
you know what happens to folks that don't get the tattoos in our town that are residents, huh?
Oh, don't pay him no mind. He just doesn't like marking his body. I'm trying to play it off so we can all position.
So you can all position, yeah.
Yeah. I'm hoping that the group can tell I'm trying to placate him.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna quietly I'm gonna try to hide while I'm in the roof so it won't be seen. Think it's cover Yeah, I'll lay prone. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Okay.
Crouching
Oh,
ready
ugly
for
group.
a sneak attack on this guy from the air.
And then once I'm prone, I'm not doing the combat crawl. I'm staying low.
Blorg is taking a deep breath. And I thought we might have some good candidates. Blarney. The roof. You'll see Blarney go, yeah, man, I got it. He'll take a step forward, and as Blarney takes a step forward, his goblin form drops. And you see that of a wolf with blaring red eyes and hellhoundish kind of teeth. long pulled back demonish ears. And Blarney disappears. We're going to roll for initiative here.
Yay.
As Blarney is going to appear, I think he would have heard for sure Edward Kenway. So Edward Kenway, as soon as Blarney disappears from the ground, he appears right next to you
Oh, alright.
on the roof.
Of course he heard me. Oh, we got
You're
room
only
for
jumping
initiative.
on a roof, you know. It's not the quietest thing. So, they are going to roll their initiative too.
This is like Assassin's Creed. You can jump on roofs and no one will hear you.
Oh, yeah. Except for
Not
the
the right
demon
color.
dog. The demon dog that's really good at hearing and can also see things that it doesn't have to see.
I guess I'm killing
Oh.
a pup.
So, we're going to kick things off here. We got Barnaby. Yep.
Who's ready to die today?
I seriously roll a 9.
Edgar.
Fuck me.
Hey, I'm first.
It's okay. Blarney is last.
Holy shit, they're huge.
Oh, yeah, they
She
are.
said. I'll step up.
I'm second.
I'll say, "Who must be the boss?" Fortunately, I'm here to serve your eviction papers, sir. And I'll cast Sanctuary as a bonus action, and then dodge as my action.
Okay. I want all of you two that are magic oriented to roll an Arcana check, by the way.
I'm not magic oriented.
I ain't magic.
I'm just gonna roll it. Oh!
Sure, I'll roll it. If Bella could do it, I'm rolling it.
Okay.
That was about to be a 1.
So, Bella's not really magic oriented, but you rolled a 20. And that's like, I'm not going to say it's you know the spell. You've seen it before. Or, I think it's not so you've seen it before. I think it comes to your mind the only person capable of casting a spell this strong or powerful is a fairly decently strong caster. Because as the little goblin guy turned into the wolf, there was like a purple doorway that appeared around him, and then it disappeared
Hey.
for a moment. So, Edgar, you took your action to dodge, casting Sanctuary as a bonus action. You move towards him. Is there anything else on your turn?
Nope.
No? Okay. Edward Kenway.
Alright. I pull out my revolver, I put it right toward that demon's dog's head, and I tell him to go F off.
Okay.
You should position yourself so we can get advantage.
He's on the roof.
I'm on the roof.
Oh, and the dog is too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I forgot.
Misses.
Fuck.
It's more so. Actually, I don't think it misses. It. Okay, so yeah, it hits the dog. It just has no effect. It kind of like.
Did that take a bullet for that?
It does.
How does it? Is it still says I have 5 modern 10 bullets
Oh.
in my inventory?
How many do you have? 50 total.
Yeah, 50.
There you go. I fixed it on your sheet. There you go.
Cheers. Okay. All right. Well then I will try nothing else I can really do. All right. I'll just stay as is then.
Okay. Barnaby.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I guess if he's shooting, yeah, I guess I'll take a pot shot at him with my shotgun.
A 24 hits indeed. Solid blast.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Bang! Yeah, just bang! A little smoke pops out from the barrel of the gun. It's funny. I'm out.
He turns and looks at you. Where do you think you're going? He pulls out a whip from his pocket and flips it towards you as you leave his opportunity range. A 14 hits.
No, it doesn't.
4. And you will make a dexterity saving throw as he hits you with the whip. He hits you with the whip, and then immediately you're stuck in place and you are restrained as the whip wraps around you.
Okay.
Is there anything else on your turn there, Barnaby?
No, I think that's it.
That's it? Okay. Bella.
I'm going to. I'm going to attempt to come up to the roof here and grab the dog by the feet to like try to pull him down off the roof.
Okay.
Like kind of hit his feet.
So
I guess I'll do called unarmed strike on his feet.
So are you attacking the dog, or are you trying to kick him, forcibly push him off the roof?
Both. Like I'm trying to attack him, but in a way that would shove him off the roof for additional damage. Like I'm hitting him with my unarmed strike, but I'm hitting him in the legs to try to sweep him off his feet off the roof.
Okay, so we'll say you'll do an unarmed strike. It'll be against his strength.
Okay, so here's the attack.
So you hit him. It does do damage, so roll damage for me. And this'll... I'm going to say, since you're trying to shove and hit at the same time, you can either forego your bonus action to do the shove, or we can reduce the damage, negate the damage and count it as a shove against his athletics. Because normally you would just do an athletics check to attempt to shove.
I'll give up my bonus action.
Okay. So you hit him, so go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay.
Oh, that's the wrong character.
Or acrobatics. Or you said
Athletics.
athletics, right?
Yeah, you're trying to forcibly remove him. He got a 20. He actually got a 20 because he has a 4 and not a 5. So yeah, you punch him and then just give him just enough of a shove to push through, and you punt him off the roof essentially. We'll say he goes down here. He will take 3d6 fall damage. So he will take 9 extra fall damage as he hits the floor. Boom. Oh, wrong person. Again. Goodness, what am I doing today? And he's dead. Boom, there we go. So, you climb up a little bit, you punch him and pull him off the roof essentially with your fist. He hits the floor, and he scrambles up. You messed with the wrong person.
Time will tell. The day's not over yet. Yeah. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Garrett.
All right. I think it's going down right now. So right now, would you say is Blorg seeing me as I'm like laying prone on the
You
roof?
said Blorg. Let me see. So you go ahead and make a stealth check from before, and it'll be against
Okay.
his passive. You're not sure currently, but as you do pop up, you do not get advantage on the attack.
Okay. So I'm gonna basically pull out a short bow and attack Blorg.
Okay. You pop up and you pull the bow back and you let go, and he immediately glares his eyes towards you. That does hit though, and you do get sneak attack damages.
Nice.
That's some good damage.
All right. So bonus action, I'm gonna try to move slightly away from his sight line and try to hide.
Okay.
Combat crawling.
Combat crawl. Hit the deck, crawl. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. Yeah, I think that one's better. You hit the deck and crawl away a little bit, and he turns his attention towards holding Barnaby down currently with his whip. Is that your turn, Garrett?
Yeah, it's gonna be my turn.
Okay, Cordell.
Okay. I gotta move first. I'm gonna move. What the hell? I think I need a new mouse. Damn it. All right, let's try this again. 1, 3, 4. I can't move there because. Start there. All right, we'll move this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take half cover there.
Okay.
I'm going to take a shot at Fiendish Orc Blorg. Still at 20.
Natural
there we
20.
Go.
Good damage. As you pull back and shoot him, he is bloodied. What are these weapons that you have? Very intriguing.
And that, I think, is my turn.
Okay. He is going to try to lift you up, Barnaby. But since you're so heavy, I want you to make an athletics check, and he's going to make his at disadvantage. Because you're trying not to be lifted up, essentially.
At disadvantage?
He is. You are just going to make an athletics.
Is. Okay.
Yeah.
Athletics.
Surprisingly, he rolled worse than you did. That's crazy. He tries to lift you with the whip like he's about ready to slam you onto Edgar, and he's like, "Hur! Hur!" and he drops the whip, so you are no longer restrained. And then he is going to pull out a great sword. And the great sword, as he pulls it out, it catches on fire. So let me fix your restrainedness. He will make one attack at Edgar here. Oh, he fails. I have to attack someone else. He looks at you, Edgar. I can't attack. I don't know why. And he is going to move 5, 10, so you get an opportunity attack if you would like, Edgar.
Nope.
No? Okay. And he's going to swing at Cordell.
Of course he is.
He got a natural 19, which is a crit for him. I'm just kidding. But he will do this much damage to Cordell. As he cuts into Cordell with the fiery sword, Cordell hits the deck. And that
I
is
am half the man I used to be.
grape shot.
Okay. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on myself.
Okay.
Bonus action. And I'm going to look at the bar guest here, and I'm just going to say, it's high noon.
Oh my god. Natural 1.
And I miss. And I'm going to stay put. And that'll be my turn.
You haven't seen McCrae, have you, in my campaign yet?
Yeah.
Blarney is up. Blarney is going to... He's got a lot of stuff. It's crazy. I guess he'll attack Bella because, you know, Bella just threw him off a roof. So he's going to take a bite attack at you. He's like... He jumps up at you and tries to nip at you. A 9 misses. That is Blarney's turn, thankfully. Edgar.
Up here and cast Bless.
Bless, okay. So you can choose 3 people?
Yep.
So I'm assuming
Uh,
your fallen ally,
Except for the dead guy.
you and Bella.
Yep.
You know, Blorg would like to be blessed too.
He is blessed. He's being evicted.
He's being evicted. That's blessing?
Blessing for the city.
Oh, okay.
So get a new home. I don't have a bonus action, so that will do it.
Okay. Edward Kenway.
So I'm gonna take 2 steps back, and then I was gonna run and jump
Okay.
and do an assassin jump in midair on Blarney
Okay.
with my hidden blade.
So go ahead and
So
give
would
me...
I get a?
I'll give
would
you
I get
advantage because you're flanking. Essentially, where you land, you're going to be flanking.
How do I do advantage again? Do I hit the ADV in the bottom left?
That is correct.
Do I hit the +2 or the +5 or the ADV?
Just the ADV.
Okay. And I will.
And that is a hit.
All
So you do
right.
get sneak attack damage too.
Alright, so let me figure out where that's at again. Oh, there's sneak attack. Oh, I clicked that, and then I click self, and then
No. Just click The person thing.
Person thing.
There you go. You did that. Now go ahead and roll your damage on him. Boom. So you hop off the roof and drag it down him, and he seemingly resists some of the damages.
How did he? What do you have to do to hurt this damn thing?
It hurts him, just not as much as you thought it would.
Alright. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Barnaby.
Okay. All right. All right. What was I gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to shoot. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Okay. We're good. I'm going to put. Sorry.
There you go.
Square. I'm going to do grease again. There. First level spell. And he will do a save. I think I'm still targeting him. Yep.
12 fails.
And
He falls prone.
And then, sorry, what's this big red circle?
Bless.
Bless. Okay. Then I will run. Oh. Here.
Alrighty.
That'll be my turn.
Sweet, sweet. He is pronaged, and it's also difficult terrain for him to walk in there, right?
Yes, and anybody that walks in there will have to do a dex save.
Gotcha. Alrighty, Bella.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to short sword. Oh wait, hold on. I got attack advantage.
That hits.
Damage.
And once again, he partially resists the damage that you do.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do. I can do unarmed strike for my bonus, right?
Correct.
I gotta do the damage again. And
That definitely does hit.
damage.
And he takes a little bit of damage.
That's my turn.
Okay. Garrett.
Alright. I'm gonna crawl over here to this corner. Since I was hit from Lorg, I'm gonna find a short bow arrow at him.
Okay.
Got advantage. Hey, why didn't it roll advantage? Oh, I guess it's
Because you have disadvantage for something. Because you're... What,
it's because he's prone, I think.
Yeah, he's prone.
Oh, I still hit, so
That does hit. And you do get sneak. Oh, actually, no, you don't, because he is... He technically had advantage, but you also had disadvantage. But you have an ally in 5 that's unconscious. You know what? I'll just give it to you.
But I was also hidden from him. Like, he didn't see me.
You were, but technically disadvantage from the prone negates it, but I'll give it to you. Boom. You pull back the short bow, pop up, boing, shoot him.
Now I'm gonna go high from them again with bonus.
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
slowly
Stealth
crawling
check.
away.
Sniper, get down. Okay. So is that your turn?
Yeah, it's gonna be my turn.
Cordell, as you're laying there unconscious as he slashes you with the great sword, you hear a whisper in your mind. I'm coming. I'll be here soon.
That's quite the whisper. I can't hear
Oh.
anything.
I'll be here soon. I'm coming. Now give me
And I'm gonna
a death save, please.
I'm gonna say, oh, Angelina, is that you? You look so awesome in that second skin silver spandex. Calling yourself Laura. Okay. What kind of check do I need to give you now?
Death save. We had a moment. A 23 definitely succeeds.
Yep.
So
Okay. That's my turn.
it will be Blorg's turn. Debating, because it takes half movement to stand up. What is his movement? Yeah, he's going to crawl, actually. So it takes 10, 20 to crawl. He doesn't have enough movement to stand up, so he'll stay prone. He's actually going to swing while proned with his greatsword at Edgar. Are you still concentrating on Sanctuary, since you dropped it for Bless?
Sanctuary is not a concentration spell.
Perfect. So he will look to see if he can swing at you first. And if not, he has one more move he can. Would he swing? You're not dodging, though, so yeah, he'll take the swing. .23 hits. So he, from the ground, you see he's very muscular. He just pulls the sword out after crawling and he swings it at your ankles. And unfortunately, you suffer as the fiery sword cleaves through your legs. You drop to the floor. And that will be Blorg's turn. Grape shot.
Alright. I'm going to try for the bar guest again. Wow. And I am going to stay put, and that'll be my turn.
And change your dice color, please. Blarney. Blarney, I'm going to roll a d2 to see who he's going to attack. That is a 2. So Blarney is going to he'll take his claws. As he pulls back, he's going to slash at you there, Bella. Just in the heat of the moment, he bites at you, misses, slashes at you, hits. You will take this much damage. That is 11 slashing damage as that claw just cleaves across you. That will be Blarney's turn. Edgar, go ahead and make a d20 death saving throw for me, please.
Fuck you!
Natural 20. You are up with 1 hit point. And you can take your turn.
I'll roll over, doing that little gesture what the girls do with their feet up, and say, "That almost hurt." Okay. Fuck. Stand up. 15. Oh boy. I will. I'll dodge.
Take the dodge action. Okay.
And that will do it because I can't.
Okay. Edward Kenway.
I'm gonna pull my gun out, put it back at that dog's head and say "Hasta vida, baby." Or how the fuck you say that?
Hasta la
dog
vista.
Yeah, this dog is pissing me off.
Hasta la vista.
A la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista.
Do I get advantage or anything since I'm behind him?
You do. You're technically flanking. And that hits.
Alright.
You get sneak attack. So go ahead and click your sneak button. Good job.
Oh shit. No, oh fuck. How do I stop a dice from rolling?
Just don't drop it on the window or anything. Just drop it off of the on the screen or whatnot.
Okay. I actually clicked the short button.
I got you.
Do I have to re-click myself on me? Or no?
Oh no, just drag the dice onto the token. You should be good. So you pull
The
back.
fuck you partially resisted that bullshit.
So you put the gun. It hits a skin and it burns in a little bit, but it doesn't seem to go as deep as you thought in his hard skin.
The fuck is this dog made of?
Demon.
Huh?
So would you like to do anything with your bonus action there, Edward Kenway?
What's my bonus action that I can do?
You can dash, disengage, or hide.
Let me dash. How far can I dash?
So you can move 30 feet and your dash makes it 60. But if you leave the range of the dog, he will attack you.
I'll just go back 2 steps.
You sure about that?
Was that the range of the dog?
You're not sure.
Go for it.
Okay. He is going to swing at you. He swings around with his claw. And he misses.
Alright. That's my turn.
Okay, risky play. Barnaby.
All right. Can I'm gonna do something tricky. I don't know why that's there. I need to get rid of that. Can I move here and then I charge at him
So you
and
step
try to push him back?
and push him in. He is on the ground currently because he stayed prone. So you can try to muscle him if you want and try to push him back, like with a shove. And that'll just be contested strength checks, which
How
I
big
think
is he?
he is large.
Oh, okay. Then. Okay. Then I can't shoot him because. Okay. I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna touch his foot. And no, that's sure. I'll just do a shocking grasp on him.
Okay.
Just grab his foot. Hopefully.
They hit.
There we go. Advantage. Okay, cool. Where was I? 1 damage. That works. Just a little static.
you hit him
Walk on the
with.
carpet.
I imagine you have like one of those gag gimmicks where it's like the buzzer button on your
Yeah,
wrist, and you
Yep.
just touch him with it, and just he's just like, that wasn't funny. Is that your turn there, Barnaby?
That's my turn.
Alrighty, Bella.
Oh no! You won't have advantage.
No, you don't. Oh, why is it pure black? It's a 19 hit.
Because I like to do it suspensefully.
Oh, okay. 3 damages to the dog. The demon dog.
And then I'll do my bonus action.
Okay. 21 hits indeed. For 3 more damage to the dog. What the dog doing?
I'm gonna stay put. I'm not gonna try to disengage or anything.
Okay. Garrett.
Alright, so gonna shoot at Blorg, take advantage that he doesn't see me.
He does not currently see you, but he also still is prone. And that one unfortunately misses as you pop up. Lands just short of him.
Alright, so I'm going to I think I'm just gonna. Yeah, so I have a question on to think about it. So all these roofs are like the same height,
We'll say
pretty
so.
even.
Well, they're
Okay.
kind of like flat top villa roof, I'd assume.
Alright.
I'll say.
Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna go over here. 5, 15, 20, 25. And I'm gonna guess like prone down, use my bonus to hide.
Okay. You think you're pretty well hidden.
Alright.
You keep shooting arrows at Blorg, and Blorg is going to scream, "Blarney! Midget man! Kill him!" And Blarney's going to be like, "Busy!" So, is that your turn,
Yeah.
Garrett?
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Okay. Cordell, go ahead and make a death saving throw, please. That is another success.
Mm-hmm.
Blorg. He is going to stand up with half of his movement. Now he's up. Finally! Time to kick ass! And he is going to pull his great sword that's on fire. And I'm going to roll a d2 here. One is going to be Edgar. Two is going to be Blarney. You know, it's all the same. 2, Barnaby. He swings at you. Flaming great sword.
Misses.
You better will it into existence.
I did. He missed.
I also probably didn't take off prone, but it is okay. So he swings at you. 18 hits. You suffer this much slashing and
I'm
fire
dead.
damages. You are not dead. Seeds damages by 2. You're okay.
Good night.
He slashes right through, drops you unconscious. Does the
That's
grease
all,
stay?
folks.
That's oh no. That's all, folks. Does the grease stay, by the way?
Yeah, that's still there.
It's
Yeah.
still there? Okay. So he turns his attention towards you, Edgar. You can't be killed or something? You're dead next. Grape shot. Don't miss this time, buddy.
Alright.
You went from a
Alright,
1 to
I'll
a
do.
2. Now you got to get a 3. Come on.
Let's do a 3, baby. No. Wow. And I'm going to just die in a corner.
So we went
That'll be
from a
my turn.
1 to a 2 to a 4. Oh, you're doing the law of doubles, so next time it'll be 8. Gotcha.
I'll move up here, kind of in the middle. No,
Okay.
that'll be my turn.
Sorry, grape shot. Sometimes it's just the way it goes. Blarney. He's been told to take out the midget man on the roof, but he also has this lady in front of him. He's gonna cast a spell. It'll be at disadvantage. He knows that it probably won't work on Bella. He's fairly intelligent. He'll try it on Kenway. So he's going to cast a spell at you, Kenway. He spins around and he's just like, look into my eyes. And you see these red eyes swirling. And it almost catches you like a trance. And you will make a wisdom saving throw here.
Oh, wisdom saving.
You succeed.
Alright.
So he casts. You feel this will kind of entering into your mind, and you shake it off, and you are not under his control. That will be Blarney's turn. Edgar. You hit it and slide and fall prone. But you can still crawl. And it's rough terrain, so it's 10 feet to crawl inside of the splooge. I imagine you don't even crawl because it'd be like Fred Flintstone-y, kind of just scooting in place, so you just like hit the ground and roll. And you roll out of it.
Yeah. I'll dodge.
You'll take the dodge action.
Yep. That's it.
Okay. Edward Kenway. He tried to influence your mind. You have Big Boy over there, and you have Big Dog right there. What you gonna do? And you have a dying member of your group here on the floor with Barnaby.
Is it Barnaby that's dying?
Both Barnaby and Cordell.
I'm closer to Barnaby, so I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I got that magical healing cream. Can I
Yes.
use that on him?
Yes, you can. Takes your action.
Alright, that's fine. How do I use it?
I'll just say delete it from your inventory, and I will give Barnaby 1 hit point, and he is no longer unconscious.
Woo!
How do I delete from my inventory?
If you go into inventory, right-click on the item.
What is it called again?
Healing salve.
Yeah, you can also
There it is.
like edit list with this like minus red button.
And confirm delete. There should be a trash can button. There
Got
you
it.
go. Boom. One step at a time. So that took your action to do so. You do have your bonus action, so you can disengage and walk away, or you can use your dash to get further. It's up to you.
I will dash 2 spots over here.
You want to risk getting out of his range?
You know what? I'm not going to do it this time. I'll just stay here and do nothing.
Okay. You can disengage and walk away with your rest of your movement. I think you had technically 2 squares because you cornered it.
Yeah, so you'd accomplish the same thing as the dash, but you would ensure no.
Yeah, you can disengage.
I'll disengage and do that.
And then walk 2. Okay.
Then that's it.
That's your turn. Okay. Barnaby, you are currently proned, and you have this soothing cream rubbed right on your lower half of your body where you had these big gash wound that's kind of burned. It's kind of healed up a little bit.
Next time, you gotta pay for dinner first. Damn. Okay. Then I will. Okay. Then I will. Let me just try something really fast. Check something. Huh. Okay. Would you consider, can you see that line?
Yeah.
Would you consider both of them getting touched?
I would agree.
Okay, then I'm going to stand up 5, 10, 15. That's all my movement.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use my last spell slot and do Tasha's Caustic Brew.
It's a good spell.
So 30-foot line, 1 action.
You sling acid.
Yeah, it comes out that little flower on my lapel.
Okay, yeah, it's like the water gag from the flower, just like with the acid though.
Okay, cool. Got them both. And dex save for both of them.
Blarney succeeds because he's a
Lord.
little bit.
Yeah, Lord fails. So. Bullshit. Okay,
And you
well,
learned
that
something
sucks.
new about Blarney. Blarney is immune to acid. It hits Blarney and
Okay.
he's just like.
And that'll be my turn. Can't do anything else.
Alrighty then. Bella. Bellatrix Lestrange.
Just gonna keep going for the dog.
Gonna have to call PETA on you.
PETA, people eating tasty animals.
PETA.
PETA.
My first one didn't work.
The first one misses, unfortunately.
Do my bonus action unarmed.
Natural one misses,
All
unfortunately.
right. Well, I'm just kind of fumbling right there. That's my turn.
Okay. Garrett.
Okay. So I'm going to.
Interrupt for 1 second. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Keep going. Just keep going. Never mind.
Okay. It's gonna move here. 5, 10, 15. So right now below there is like grease.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so my plan is to use my kind of my bonus to dash and sort of roll to down here.
Okay.
Plan.
I'll say it's easy enough for you.
Okay.
Roll down onto the floor. Give me an acrobatics check to see how much, if you can avoid some damage tuck and rolling off of the roof here. So you easily enough, you kind of like do the 5-point landing, the military 5-point landing, knee touchdown and roll into the grease. It helps you slide. You have to kind of stop yourself before hitting the wall.
Yeah, and as I do that, I'm kind of like in baseball when I slide the base. That's when I touch, and I'm gonna use my action for a yeah. Let's do it. I'll do healing touch on Cordell.
Alrighty. You slide on over, and then just reach out your hand to just touch him as he's laying on the floor. Oh, with a max roll. 10 hit points back to Cordell.
Yeah. Pretty powerful. One of my hit die.
Wow.
That's a good one.
And I'm like, as I'm laying there because I'm like, just did a cool epic slide. I'm like, yeah, it's your turn to bat, Cordell.
I'm going to take a very sharp inhale, and I'm going to look real shocked and be like, "You don't look anything like Angelina."
Angelina, who?
That's all I'm going to say.
Alrighty. Garrett, anything else on your turn? Bonus action.
Yeah, that's my action bonus. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay here and end my turn and kind of like try to lean into its wall to give Gordon room to finish this guy off.
Alrighty. Cordell. I'm assuming you
Alrighty.
would like to stand up.
Yes, I would.
You stand up.
And I think that'll pretty much be all my movement. I'm going to take a shot at the Fiend of Shork. Maybe I'll hit him this time.
You do.
That's it.
Barely.
Boom!
As
I
you-
will take that.
Oh, he's looking really hurt after that shot. And as you stand up, you look at his armor. You notice he's wearing studded leather armor. He has this necklace wrapped around his sort of neck that flashes for a moment, and you see this symbol that is around his neck. He's wearing it like a necklace. And you drag the pistol and shoot him right in the shoulder, or getting a little in between the weakened parts of his armor currently. But you do note that it is studded leather he is wearing. So, solid hit. He's looking really hurt.
Let's see. Level 2, that's all I can do. I want to do my second wind.
Or action surge, you also have that. Level 2.
I'm thinking I need action surge for Blarney over there.
Okay, that's up to you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. That'll be all I'll do.
Okay. Sweet. Blorg is like, "You have some weird technology. You hurt me. I hurt all of you." He's gonna stand up finally. He spins around. "Insects everywhere." 5, 10. I'm gonna roll to see who he goes for because he's in range of pretty much all of you. So we'll re-roll on 6 going from left to right here. That's a 5, so we're gonna go for Garrett. He is going to. He's gonna take this because if he enters in, he has to make the save. He'll just take a reach around. Terrible. He's gonna take the reach around. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna take the opportunity?
Yeah.
Go for it.
With
Yeah.
my-
Just so you know, he's gonna step around and try to take a reach around at Garrett. Natural 20. Oh, dropped. Unfortunately. Why did it get dropped?
Why? Yeah. Why is it dropped? Because I'm prone.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to you though.
I'm still prone.
Let me see. That's my bad. Go ahead and roll the damage and hold shift when you roll the damage. You club him as he walks away and he kind of limps around the corner. He gets there and he swings his greatsword right around the corner towards Garrett. And 18 hits. Garrett, you will suffer. Actually, he's doing around the corner. I'm going to give you partial cover. Garrett, what is your AC?
My AC.
You get +2 to your AC in this case. For partial,
So
since you're around the wall.
With the +2, it would be 16.
Oh, so he does hit you still, unfortunately, as he swings the sword around. And oh, that's a big roll. Sorry, buddy.
Ooh.
Yeah, he swings the sword around. You just get clipped right in the side or in the back. It digs deep into you, and you feel the burn. You hit the ground.
Like, oh.
That will be Blorg's turn, but he is looking really rough. Grape shot.
Alright, let's grape shoot this motherfucker. and
Oh.
I'm going to just be useless, and that'll be my turn.
I'm so sorry, Vinny. I'm so sorry. Everything.
That's how it be.
We finally get Vinny back, and he's in the bucket.
He's in the bucket all night. Oh, I'm sorry, Vinny. I'm so sorry. Blarney is going to take his bite attack here at Bella now. That's a 20 to hit. And I think this means Bella hits the deck most likely. Yeah, as he sinks his teeth into Bella and shakes her like an alligator biting into a piece of meat, just shaking it. And you see her just getting flung around and spit out onto the ground before he turns around towards the rest of you. Edgar.
See what happens when you don't play a barbarian there, Hannah.
I see that. And when everyone abandons you.
What?
Nobody stayed to help me take out the dog.
We figured you had it under the control.
I mean, I did until I missed last turn.
But I went to go save.
It's okay.
So Edgar, what are you doing, my guy?
Use my fuck. Oh goodness. Can you take him out, Cordell?
Yeah, I'd like my chances better if I had more than one attack available to me.
Oh shit.
How do you own disorder?
I think our chances is if we had one more person up. Oh fuck. Better do something, Garrett. I use my cure wounds on him.
On Garrett, okay. Hey, you know what? 7's more than 0.
And I'm like, oh. Go back.
Anything else, Edgar?
And I'm like, thanks, bud.
Stuck in the room?
Yep.
Okay. Edward.
I take a couple steps towards Blorg, and I go up and tell him, and I says, has your mama ever told you not to bring a sword to a gunfight? And as I say that, I'm going to pull my gun out and shoot him right in the face.
I hope it works.
I hope so too.
I do too.
Do I have advantage or anything?
Unfortunately, no, but if you hit, you get sneak attack.
Level 2. Level 2.
Well, too.
Oh! Hasn't your mama ever told you to not to bring a sword to a gunfight, and you pull it out and you blast the air like prematurely?
Accidentally shoot self in foot.
He pulls a cheddar bob. If any of you get that reference.
Oh, I think I actually clicked my short bow. I'll just use a bullet for that.
Oh, it's
Say
okay.
that
You can just mark it off on your sheet. But
Yeah.
it's the same modifiers, unfortunately. Anything for your bonus action there, Kenway?
Nope, nothing.
No? Okay. Barnaby.
Okay. All right.
You still have the acid on Blorg, don't you? From Caustic Brew?
Oh yeah, that's shit. Yeah. let me
Is it
make sure.
damage on
That
his
is
turn or yours?
concentration.
It was his turn, but he dropped it last time.
Or it's covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until a creature uses the start of each of its turns. 2d4 acid.
the start of each of its turns.
Yeah, so there's just one that activated.
So, go and roll the damage now, because I forgot about that.
Yeah, let me just make sure it's both.
It won't affect Blarney. Cause
Oh,
he's
they
immune
got
anyway.
scraped off or washed off. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
he hasn't done that. And I'm just gonna say now.
Wait, who passed? Who?
Blarney passed, so he took half damage, but he's also immune to it. Blorg is covered.
Yeah, so just Borg. Yeah, Blorg. Okay, yeah, I'll roll that.
But how would you like to do this?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna. Well, it was start of his last turn.
We'll say
So-
he's fighting it off and screaming in pain. He swings through, and then at the start of your turn, it activates and clenches a little bit harder. Since I'm terrible and I forgot.
No, you're good. I forgot to. It's fine. I'm just gonna say, curtains for you.
What? And the acid just burns through him, and you see him start to melt. He has like the most dramatic death you've ever seen in his life. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Dramatic.
Yeah, very dramatic. He's like, "You haven't seen the last of me," as he like kind of melts away.
There we go. That's good.
And boy, you just see his pendant that he was wearing, ting ting ting, hit the floor.
Okay.
And his greatsword.
Blood.
And his greatsword hits the floor.
Great sword. Okay. I'm gonna keep my eye on that, but I still got a turn, right? Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 there. Actually, I'm not gonna go that far. Sorry, I need to shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him.
Shotgun.
Shotgun to the face. Natural 1. Yeah, buddy. And that'll be my turn.
Level 2. Bella, go ahead and make a death saving throw for me, please.
Oh,
You can do it.
You can do it.
oof.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Unfortunate. Garrett.
All right. So I figured so because right now I'm in Greece.
And you are prone currently.
Yeah. So can I crawl over to like
You can. It takes 10 feet to crawl for every one that you do.
10 feet? Okay.
While you're in the grease, and then it's 5 to crawl while you're on the ground.
So how much movement would it get to like get out of the grease here?
It's 20.
Okay.
10 and then 20. Yeah.
Alright.
And then you don't have half your movement to stand up unless you choose to dash as a bonus action. That would give you the movement to stand up.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to dash.
Okay. So you kind of like slide through the grease and then kick up onto your feet with your bonus action.
All right. So how much movement would I have left then?
Because that would take half your movement, and you have 25 as a halfling, correct?
Yeah.
So we'll
But if I'm dashing, that'd
round
be
it to
50.
15. It took 20, 15 is 35, and you have a total of 50, so you have 3 more squares.
Okay. Yeah, it's virtually not enough for what I want to do, but it's okay.
Quick maths.
So, it'd be 5, 10. You can stay there, and then I'm gonna use my action here, and I'm gonna attack Blarney with the short bow.
Okay. That misses, unfortunately. You pull back and it just sinks right into his skin, but it's not enough to get penetration into it.
Just gonna have to end my turn.
Okay, he turns and he looks at you. Kill the midget you killed, my friend. Cordell.
Okay. Let's see here. And yeah, I'm gonna step right here into the doorway where I have a better shot at Barney. I take a shot. Why did that?
You're targeting
Twice.
him twice? No.
How am I targeting him?
No, you're not. That's weird.
That is odd. Okay.
Go ahead and roll.
Is that a hit?
Go ahead and roll one more. I just want to see why it would have done that. Okay, hits. So you pull out. For 5 damages.
Existed. All right. And
He is a demon.
it'll be my turn. It'll be
Okay.
my turn.
Grape shot, do something. Come on, my guy. This time you're gonna roll a 14.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah! You finally pull back the crossbow, and it hits him. You're like, yeah!
I'm going to stay put, and that'll be my turn.
Woohoo! He turns around. He did something. He's already taken out Bella here. He's gonna follow the last order of his friend, and he is gonna try to go for the mini dude. And he's going to make a claw attack here. He comes running at you, Garrett, and he swings at you with the claw, which unfortunately hits.
Close.
So Garrett, he slices through you, and you hit the floor. That'll be his turn as he turns and looks over towards Barnaby and Edgar.
That's in the window.
Yep.
Oh goodness, what does this dog look like?
You want to see what he looks like?
Yeah, I just want to discern what he may be. That doesn't look of this world. Hmm. Who is up? Garrett.
The only person down currently is Garrett and Bella.
Shit. People. I use my thing, whatever you call it, the protection from evil and good.
The spell?
Yeah.
The spell protection from evil and good.
Throw myself.
Okay.
I don't know, but I'm guessing. That's all I have.
What does the spell do?
Protects from elementals, fae, fiends, undead, aberrations, and celestials. I don't know what he is.
The protecting grants the creature of those teams have disadvantage against you. Target can be trumped, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So is that your turn there, Edgar?
I go right here. That's it.
Okay. Edward Kenway.
I want to go up. 1, 2, 3. Go up behind him. Pull out my short sword and attack him from the back.
Okay.
Do I have advantage or no?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Just because the token's that way doesn't mean he's necessarily looking that way.
Oh.
They're kind of observed there. I see you. That does hit though.
Okay. And I assume no sneak attacks.
Unfortunately, no, because your one ally in range is unconscious. Some damage is damage.
Just for reference, you get advantage if you're directly across from an ally with an enemy, right?
Correct.
Okay.
But Garrett's unconscious, so he doesn't grant flanking.
Right.
Oh, that's my turn.
Okay. Barnaby.
Barnaby Stitches. I'm just gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Can't really do a lot, so shotgun to the face from a distance. That was
hits.
so close.
That does hit though. That is some really good damage, actually.
That's a lot of damage, yeah. Then I will run.
It's because your weapon is magical to some degree, so it does a little bit more than your allies' weapons.
It's also 2 dice, but yeah.
That too, but he doesn't resist your damage. Is more so it. And as you shoot him,
Right.
he is bloodied.
I'll tie.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
Good hit though, very good hit. Bella, go ahead and roll a d20 death save for me, please. Not a 1. You don't want a 1. Not a 1.
Will 1 kill her?
Yes, it will.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because you get 2 failed death saves. It's
And she already has 1.
You want to roll a natural 20, Bella. Roll
Yeah.
that natural 20.
A natural 20 gets you up with 1
Roll
health.
that beautiful natural 20 sponge.
Okay. It is a success.
fine.
Garrett, go ahead and roll yours, please. So the good thing with Garrett, if he rolls a natural 1, he gets to re-roll it.
Fucking halfling.
The best, arguably the best race, in my opinion. All right, Garrett succeeds. Cordell.
I'm going to take a shot at Blarney. My pistol.
That hits.
Or-
5 damage as you blast
Alright.
him.
I am feeling good, so I'm going to go ahead and expend action surge.
Go for it.
And what? Yeah, and take a second attack.
You take the first one, this one. Hits. Why is it doing double?
What the? I don't know. I think I need a new mouse
I think that's what
because
that
it's
is.
like because it's like that's really odd.
Still damages though. He's looking a little rough.
Right.
He's looking pretty rough, I would say. He's beyond bloodied at this point.
Okay, and let's see. There we go. That let me mark it that time. No, I think I'm going to stay right where I'm at.
All right. Grape shot.
I'm going to step forward a little bit so that he's in range, and I'm going
Give
to
him an
go
arrow
start
to the
blasting.
knee.
Misses, unfortunately, buddy.
Ow! That's alright. I'll stay put. It'll be my turn.
Okay. Blarney. He is going to take a bite attack at Kenway. Natural 1. He goes to bite at you, Kenway, and he just crunches his teeth so hard you hear it just smash. It doesn't really seem to do much. Edgar.
You know, I have, knock on wood, I have yet to get hit this entire battle.
Oh, you should not have said a thing at all.
I just said that.
Wow. You put it on yourself there, brother.
I did.
Every character slowly steps away from him, knowing that he's being taken out next.
Yep.
If you get hit once, you're pretty much dead, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
Spare the dying on Bella.
Okay, spare the dying. So she is stabilized.
I think that's my movement.
Okay. And is that your turn there, Edgar? Or do you want to use a bonus action?
Section at the moment, so that is it. So
No.
Edward can get some flanking.
Sweet, sweet. Edward.
Alright. I'm going to shoot this dude again.
You might want to step one up so you can get flanking, and then shoot him. There you go.
Okay, I'll step one up. And I get advantage.
Now you do. Yes, you do.
Cool. Alright. I will.
There we go.
Natural
All
20
right.
with sneak
Nice.
attack.
Alright. Let's fucking do this.
You-
Oh
Kill him.
my goodness, this is about to be bad.
Yeah!
Oh,
Holy cow. 31 damage at level 2. That's a pretty big number. How would you like to do this, Edward Kenway?
Put it to his head and blow it the fuck off.
So,
He's an asshole.
you run around behind him, and you steady your revolver, and you see the demon dog spins around towards you. The piercing red eyes, and you just point the gun and pull the trigger. You blow the bullet right into his skull, and you see he starts to fade away, almost like getting Thanos snapped. He turns into dust, and it drifts off. You haven't seen the last of me. I will be back. You all are out of combat.
cat.
We'll say,
Well, that was fun.
seemingly you
Yeah.
have stabilized the rest of your allies that are within the area.
I'm gonna walk up for that sword.
You do walk over towards the sword that the Blorg has dropped. It is a fairly large and heavy great sword, and it is pristine and shiny to some degree. So I will drop that item for you in your inventory. You're not sure of its capabilities currently, but you just know it's very nice. Which you might have just seen what it is, but that's okay. You just got to get them identified at some point to know the true capabilities.
Okay.
All of you that are within the area, you can still use it, you're just not aware of what it does exactly. Same with the dagger that Garrett has now. But all of you hear the click in the unhinge of the door that they walked out of that was sealed up after they came out.
Do we go inside?
You can if you'd like.
Okay. I go inside.
You slide open the heavy door and enter the storage shed that this building sort of stands to act as. Inside this room, there is a large pile of gold pieces scattered throughout the room. And in the center of the room stands a large glowing rune.
Uh-oh, we lost him.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, you said a
cut out for a
large,
second.
and then you went
a
blank.
large glowing rune.
Is that the big purple thing on the map?
Correct.
Ah. Looks like a teleporter.
You can step on it if you'd like.
Sure.
You step on it,
Yeah, I'll step on it.
nothing happens. Luckily.
Oh. Alright. Well, I guess I'll step off it then, because nothing happens. Can we take it with us, or is it too big?
It's like printed on the ground almost. So it's like if somebody took chalk and they kind of etched symbols
I
on the
see.
floor and now they're glowing.
Gotcha. Is it like a magic trap, possibly?
You're not sure.
It's probably used to open some kind of portal.
See, portal. Maybe with that device we got in our inventory will allow us to do that.
Yeah, maybe.
What was that thing called we got?
I don't remember.
I don't know either.
I want Barnaby, Edgar, and I'll say Grape Shot to make an Arcana check. Grape Shot and Barnaby recognize these runes to be that of conjuration, magic, so possibly a portal or a gateway. But Grape Shot recognizes a couple more symbols in there that tend to deal with necromancy.
I'm going to study it for a bit, and then I'm going to point that out to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Yes, that might bring something back to life. Maybe. I don't know. Necromancy. Maybe.
Hearing this out loud, you all can give me an intelligence check.
Am I still dying?
No, you all are stabilized.
Okay, good. You said insight?
Intelligence check.
And, would it be okay if I share my screen? Because we have Lethal Frostbite here with us.
Yeah, go for it. You can do that.
He can see what we're doing.
Yeah.
He has probably no idea.
I would share mine, but I have things on there that
Oh, that's fine. I get that.
can't
You can
show.
see mine.
Oh boy, we got some smart boys over here. When everybody picks intelligence as their dump stat. Except for Barnaby, who rolls
Except the
terribly. We need. I was like, oh yeah, Garrett's gonna do something. Nope. What about Cordell here?
Oh, I didn't realize I was part of the
Yeah,
smart boy group.
just intelligence
Right.
check.
Intelligence check.
Yeah.
Coming up. Here we
You are
go.
part of the smart boy. You all ponder it for a while, and you probably throw ideas back and forth. But I'll say that eventually Garrett and Bella sort of come to an idea of seemingly possibilities, or a seeming possibility, where the mix of conjuration and necromancy can mean two things, but you're not sure what it is. It's either a gateway for bringing the dead back here, or a gateway for bringing the dead or souls somewhere else. Did you all catch that?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think they were feeding souls to Orcus.
Hmm.
That is an accurate conclusion you could come to.
But what souls were they feeding?
Hmm.
That is the question.
The souls that they're feeding to Orcus be tied to the souls of the kids or other people that were implanted with the mind slug parasite?
Hmm. So we gotta figure out what and who they were killing here.
I think most of you would have a rough idea, seeing the type of people around this area. The people that are less loyal to the group are the most malnourished people of the group.
So those are probably the people that are being fed to the soul destroyer. So what do we want to do with this rune? Do we want to... Do we have a way to investigate it, find out more, or do we want to mar it in such a way that it can't be used anymore, or both?
Yeah, is there like a... So like, are the runes just like chalked in, or is it like magical runes where it's kind of hard to destroy?
They look like they're chalked in this place.
I'll walk up and see if I can maybe smudge the outer circle or something.
Okay.
Splash water on it.
Splash water on it, or you smudge it up. It's easy enough. It takes you a little bit of time to smudge some of the runes, and eventually you start to see like the flickering of this runish circle. And then after a little bit more time, it turns off. And you all are left with what looks to be a large sum of gold within this place.
That would be all the tolls that were collected. Arg.
Yeah.
Well, that was a nice piece of investigating you guys did. Okay,
Well,
so
we can
our
report this
little
back to
amulets have
Commander
not.
Busker.
Yeah, well, I was thinking that, but our amulets have not yet lit up,
No, you're right.
unless Pat forgot to tell us they did.
Currently, your amulets are not lit up.
No, there's more to
So
this
we're missing
story.
something.
It doesn't necessarily have to be this being the thing that was bringing the mind slugs here. There might be more to this world that has involvement with that.
I say we
no.
give this food out and then we just go towards the capital. Or we explore this manor, give the food out to the town, disband the tribes over with, and we head towards the big city.
But what do we do with the gold?
Take it.
We keep it.
We took
We
out
don't
the
want to
bad
leave
guys.
some. Yeah,
Mhm.
but we don't want to leave some for the village.
They got food.
How much gold is there?
Huh?
It looks to be about 300 gold pieces.
There's what, one, two, three,
How many are there? 3, 4,
six,
5, 6, 7. What's
7 of us.
7, that's 350. So if you did 50 apiece, so if we do, if we left them 50 gold, all right, and we did
How about we
250,
leave them 20 gold and we each take 40 apiece?
get a lot better
How about we
math.
say
7
fuck
times
them
40 is
and
280.
go away?
That'll leave 20 left.
I'm fine either way.
I-
We take it all or leave them 20. I'm fine with either.
I mean, I like the 40-20 idea. Leave them just a little bit because some of them were bullied by these bandits too. I mean, yes, they benefited it, but they also were like managed. They didn't get to keep what they wanted. Everything went to the bandits.
But why are we leaving them gold? Where are they going to spend that gold?
To like rebuild and expand. I don't know.
But they need people to come to spend that gold, and if pretty sure no one's come to this town.
I don't care either
We should
way.
take 40 and leave 20 for them. Oh, damn. Okay, Vinny.
I say they're all dead.
If we go by vote, my vote's 40-20.
I don't care. Wherever the group decides.
Okay, you guys split 40 between yourselves, and I'll take 20. That'll be good. That's fine.
Yeah.
40-20.
40 gold pieces per person. And that would leave
okay.
20 gold pieces to live with the town. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
no,
past
I
week
meant
it was-
all of us
yeah.
40-20 for the town.
Okay. I guess that's fine. Yeah.
There we go. Now we finally got a payday.
You also got a couple magical items for a world that seemingly doesn't have magical items. You guys have found some. As you all are kind of standing there, looking over your gold and gathering your things and tending to your wounds, once again, almost like a car slamming on the brakes, you feel a shunt forward before you have to catch yourself and pull back. Like an earthquake.
Okay.
But not quite an earthquake. And that's where we're going to pick it up next time.